The Star.
Y'all already know. Seven the pan. That dude Biz on the beat. Yeah. We live in entertainment. Sound change. Crown the kings, homie. This is where it get ill. About to have the tip off live as a tip drill. From the court to the diamond, to the track, to the big skin, flying around the field, starting five forever, keeping it real. If it matters in the world of sports, jeans and long sleeves, they taking no shorts. Hot to death, oh yes, these other sports podcasts live as a pro's corpse. Biz market wave, the starting five goes off. No matter who you cheer for, emotions out the window, they analyzing with clear thoughts. They take it way deeper than the boys ever. No longer got any use for them four letters. The latest news, score stats and a view from the sideline. Ain't no guideline, it's just the truth. Yeah, no need to dig for a pardon line. It's always in season if people start five. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. If it's sports news you see, we don't waste time. We talking cause we live it. We got what you need. We going in on three, run the baseline, start five. We got what you need. And y'all know me, seven sign, I'm the illest cat spit. I got what you need.
Peace, what up, everybody? Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what this is. Newest episode of the Star 5 podcast. As always, immediately hit that box next to Tyrone's head. 20% off your order using our code Starting5 at hooksrub.com. The summer's almost over calendar-wise, but the heat is still beating the fuck out of us. That's why I got you. You can see a little bit of the umbrella in the corner, hiding the shade. You know, black man still gonna get extra melanated anyway, right, Tyrone?
I'm trying to get my. I'm getting ready for the fall. I'm about to get my Lisper hoodies back out and popping for real this time, and I'm glad the summer's almost over. I work outside, and I don't like the heat. I like October. I like 60. So I'm glad that that's about to happen. I'm glad that the NFL is back. I'm glad that the NBA is going to be fire when that comes back. I'm glad that the WNBA has been fire all season. I'm kind of in a good space.
Word.
What's up, man? I don't like this summer's over bullshit, okay?
Yes.
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to reclaim my melanin as it is. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I need this weather, bro. I don't need them 12 hours of darkness. I'm not about that. I had a good weekend, though. I saw Spider-Man yesterday. That was good. You know what I'm saying? It was definitely good. You don't need to wait for the after credits fucking
wasn't that a disappointment?
That shit was ass, bro. I don't even know why. Somebody could have told me to save my time. I could have went to the bathroom 20 minutes earlier, bro. That was just a waste.
I mean, was there anything of value or just
no?
Didn't,
it made no sense at all.
No value at all.
They should have just left it. Spider-Man will return, and I would have been happy with that.
So they didn't show. You could spoil it. I don't care.
It's going to have a payoff. TJ, we know that it's going to mean something later, but
yeah, at the end of the year when the Avengers movies comes out, that's about it, bro. Come on, man. I did like though, but I did like. I don't know if y'all saw it or not. You know, I don't want to bring. I did like.
I saw it.
Your man really tapped into his strength. You know what I'm saying? Like the real comic books version of Spider-Man is about to bust out and really touch people in these future episodes.
So
like
they showed how he's actually 50 times stronger than like a real spider.
Your man's got his weight up. All right? Your man's got his weight up. So, you know,
but he don't want to though. But he don't want to have his weight up. That's the funny part. My man got his weight up.
Because you know why? He never touched nobody like that before.
But anyway, speaking of get your weight up, right? So I have to introduce y'all mid conversation of something that Tyrone and I was unnecessarily going back and forth about on TikTok. Let me know y'all can hear this shit.
WWE counts. It's still crazy to say they weren't stars. Oh, and Ming did some shows with them in Japan, so his influence did help. Okay. Let's be clear. Because Dan likes to front about this a lot. A lot of people like to front about it, okay? But there's different levels to fandom. And I'm sorry to say that most wrestling fandom does not go as far as Dan's fandom go. Most wrestling fandom does not go as far as my fandom go, and I don't even go as far as Dan goes, okay? There are people in here that have fans of that fandom go way beyond what I even fucking know, and Dan's one of them, right? But when I talk in general. And in general, if you weren't a WWE star or a WCW star, maybe a little bit of ECW, because ECW did get popular and went crazy for a while. Maybe TNA when TNA went crazy for a while. Maybe NWA before WWF/E got all popping, but that's it. Most fandom does not go as far as New Japan Pro Wrestling. Most fandom does not go as far as Stardom. Most fandom does not go as far as a lot of the indies. Okay? Most fandom does not go as far as a lot of the indies. So for Dan, yeah, they may be stars. But for most people who I'm talking to, for most people on these apps, for most people in the wrestling community, they don't even know these dudes. For most people in the wrestling community, they don't even know Haku's children. They only know that they're Haku's children now because it's been mentioned on WWE program. Okay. And most people, he said Ming, right? He said Ming. Most people who I'm talking to do not even know that Ming is Haku. You see what I'm saying? And he knows this though. So he just wants to come at me to act like I'm saying something crazy when in general he knows that if you were not a superstar in the WWF/E or WCW, then most of your fandom, most of your accomplishments in wrestling don't really count. And I'm not saying it because that's ignorant to say for me to say. But I'm just saying to most fans of wrestling, they do not go as far as we go. And they do not know as much as we know. So this, my comment on them not being stars was in general. Because in general, they're not stars. In general, if you talk to 1,000 wrestling fans, the percentage of wrestling fans that know these dudes, the percentage of wrestling fans that saw these dudes over in Japan wrestling is very, very fucking low. I'm going to say 10%. I'm going to say it's 10%. So yes, only WWE or WCW counts when I'm talking about what I'm talking about.
Okay, so TJ, let me stop the share screen. So, all right. Your base level, before we even give you the layout of everything, your base level of what you think. Actually, no. Well, who he was talking about in the original video was he was talking about by way of Roman Reigns and nepotism in professional wrestling, right?
I mean, that shit is rampant, though.
And so here's the thing. He brought up Tama Tonga Loa, who's actually just got released by the WWE a couple months ago. And the dumbass name for Hikuleo that they gave him, they call him Taller Tonga, because he's fucking like 6'10". This is WWE creative. This is WWE creative.
He needs to be in there too and shit.
But this is WWE creative being creative. I tell you, they call him Taller Tonga, and so Tyrone was making the point that these guys weren't they're not known because the average WWE fan over here doesn't know them yet, but yet wrestling fans, the point that I'm gonna get to when I show my response to, people do know who they are because most other, and I don't want to say the label of most because Tyrone put most on it. I'm not gonna put most on it. A lot of people who paid attention to wrestling over the years do know who those guys are, but the WWE doesn't write them up enough to make them look like the nepotism is going to work in their favor. And so that's what he was going off. And of course, rightfully so, he was going off of me responding comment-wise because I know what the fuck is up.
He's saying the casuals don't know what this is. You know what I'm saying?
And
I consider myself a casual. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the point that I was trying to get to also. But go ahead, Tyrone. Before I get to my video, go ahead.
Well, see, that's where I kind of alter it because I'm not saying casuals because I want to say like what makes you a casual because like I said that's why I brought up my dad. My dad watched NWA.
We didn't get there yet. We didn't get there yet.
Oh,
we didn't
okay.
get there yet. We didn't get there yet. You're fast
I want to
forwarding.
know I just want to know what makes a fan a casual fan.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Because you're casual, but you ain't on the level with some people that I'm talking about.
No, I'm not even nowhere near that close.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why I call myself a casual.
A casual is a person that knows about it, but might not track it every week, every day, every month.
Right.
They might be like, "Oh, that pay-per-view." Right, like, hey, WrestleMania is coming. Oh, the big four, like they know the big four pay-per-views.
Yeah, I know Roman Reigns, you know, I know who these people are and shit like that. I just, you know, I'll watch if there's a clip on YouTube or like on Facebook or IG, I'll watch it, you know what I'm saying? Because I just want to see some real light shit. But like that's what I'm saying as a casual. When you were talking what you were talking, there's people way above me that are beyond that. I mean, the people who go to these events are not casuals. You understand what I'm saying? They're diehards.
No. Yeah, but a lot of yes. It's really? It's the reason why WWE prices the fucking tickets the way they do, because they're trying to bring in the person who is just wants to be seen on a WWE camera, but got that big ass bankroll that could afford to be there.
That's ass.
And you want to know why it's ass? Part because you can ask. I don't watch WWE no more, but I know exactly what the fuck is going on. Excuse me. And it's sad to learn that one of their past, I think, Raws or SmackDowns, that was like 2.5, 3 hour, one of the 2.5, 3 hour shows. There was 3 wrestling matches. 3. They're not entertaining the wrestling fan no more, in my opinion. They're entertaining the people who are the casual.
Matches, man, that's crazy.
But they do. But let me get back to our discrepancy. Yeah. Not even a discrepancy, but it was just me reminding Tyrone, like, you know, don't tag me knowing that I'm gonna give these responses back to you.
That's why I tag you.
I swear. You're my
That's
guy.
That's exactly why I do it.
Motherfuckers keep trying to get me back into this wrestling space. And I know.
He wrote community.
United
I just realized he wrote wrestling community.
Wrestling fans that you've encountered over the years have never seen New Japan. In general, most people don't know that. So for context, we're talking about G.O.D. We're talking about Tama and the recently fired brother, and the one that the WWE disrespectfully calls Tala Tonga, which whatever. We know the average fan in the States doesn't expand their horizons. We actually talk about that in
I shout you out right now, TJ.
When it comes to people from the States expanding their horizons, they don't. TJ and I actually just talked about it last episode about how most people in this country don't even have a fucking passport to see something outside of where they're from. So you know that I get what you're talking about, but you already know when you tag me and stuff like this, I'm going to add my knowledge and respond to it. And it ain't out of hate, because you might know, you might get it, but maybe, just maybe, the people that follow you can also learn something from me, spreading the knowledge by way of my comments on your videos. And yes, your dad was around longer than I've been, longer than both of us have been born. And yeah, he probably has been watching wrestling.
And that comment there is because he left a comment saying my dad has been alive watching wrestling before you. And that's why I was like, that's why I was saying what I was saying just now.
Of course.
Longer than all of us. He probably does know about some of the older Japanese stuff, like the Riki Choshus and all of them people, and obviously Giant Baba and all of that, you know, the original four pillars. But wait, I'm going too far. No disrespect. You know, you already know it's all love here anyway. It ain't no disrespect to your pops. But I'm just saying, we can have those conversations too. I can sit with your pops and let's talk about some of the old school. You'll be surprised once again. Some of those names I know. Why? Because a person like me who says they love something, I've actually invested time into learning about what I love, not just sticking to one company. And no, I know you don't stick to just one company because you get up and go to way more shows than I ever can. I'm not directly talking to you, but maybe somebody else might be triggered behind those words that I said. I'll see you tomorrow on the show, brother.
Can I say
so
something?
Every time, go ahead.
Because I'm kind of disappointed here, Tyrone.
Yeah.
You disrespected me because where's the big chair and the TV behind you, dogs? Why we get the closet, nigga? Come on, man. Where's the big TV and the big chair at, dog?
Yeah,
What are we doing, bro?
I don't have living room privileges all the time, dog.
I want the fly background with the big chair, dog. Come on, man. Yeah. Every week we got to see the shelves. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
This is my sanctuary. This is where I really see at. But when I get the living room, I take advantage of that shit. I made so many videos. Just listen. The living room was empty for the first time in months. I made about 18 TikToks last.
You see, he made so much, he got the same shirt on.
No. I wore this shirt because I wanted to just like, it's the Sasquatch shirt. So I wanted to like give her some props yesterday. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to just keep it on for our show too, just to,
That's
represent.
a crazy shirt too, bro.
Certified thought, dog.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something, but
yeah, that is a crazy shirt, bro.
He needs to pay some of that back forward and then come back on your show.
It's just my little shout out. I'm trying. Hey, bro, I'm still trying. She's a star, though, man. You know how it is.
Man, listen. Man, people forget where they come from.
I might forget where
she didn't come from you. But yeah, so yeah. We were having we pretty much was basic back and forth and having a conversation about casuals and non-casuals, and I just to openly say to you again, you can't keep saying most people, especially when you're talking about professional wrestling and WWE. You gotta really specify it's just say the average WWE fan, because I will tell you, and you know I'm in these spaces whether I want to be or not. It's usually only the average WWE fan who acts brand new when somebody comes from someplace else and they don't know who they are.
No.
That's why it's not most people.
Most means majority. And I'm not talking about WWE fans. I'm talking about the majority of people that I talk to about wrestling do not watch New Japan Pro Wrestling at all. Never seen it. Don't watch it. Don't watch no overseas shit. Most of the people I talk to about wrestling does not go to indie shows. It's the majority of people that I'm talking to. So it is most of them. Because it's the majority.
Well, you gotta clarify. It's don't say most people. Say the people that I talk to, because it's not most people.
No,
it's not most people.
Honest, but the majority of people in the United States. Yes. Then you're not in the majority. You are in the minority.
I know that. But I'm also in the minority of, I guess, a bunch of where it's so like, all right. Again, it's a matter of, like, I had an argument with a dude on TikTok about semantics and using a word. It's about the semantics and how you use the words, because I can say to you most people that I talk to is, and then I can sit back here and keep defending on no, but it's the majority. It's the majority. And
Yeah.
you will think that it's the minority. But
Yeah.
the key word is who you speak to.
No, I'm not.
It's
talking
not.
about
It's not a
people. I'm talking
majority
about-
of wrestling fans. It's not. It's not.
It
It's
is.
not.
Dan,
It's
Dan,
really not.
yes,
You'll
it
be
is.
way more.
You think
And then
how
you got to
out of the
expand your
millions,
wrestling horizon, your
out
pro
of the
wrestling and
millions,
WWE horizons.
out of the millions, and I'm not talking about just WWE. I'm talking about Western United States. I'm talking about the access to AEW, the access to WWE. If when WCW was around, TNA, ECW, that's what I'm talking about. I'm saying to you that out of the millions and millions of American wrestling fans in the United States of America, the amount of people that watch wrestling outside of the United States is the minority of folks. Most people in the United States do not watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. If I talk to 100 people, it may be 5 out of that 100 that would even know what New Japan is, bro. It's kind of fact that most people in the United States do not watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. And like I said, MVP said it too. When he goes over to Japan, most people in Japan do not watch United States wrestling.
Right. You clarified that. So TJ.
Yeah.
Would you state that this argument, which is nonsensical, but it's just brothers arguing with each other,
Of course.
it's just a matter of perspectives? Because, like I say, because he can say that within his realm, that's what he felt. But like I said, I could sit back and say, excuse me, like you're in the minority of those that I would say agree with Tyrone, where
So
my
it's-
majority knows who they are,
Here's how
whether
it's-
they watch it or not.
Yeah, here's how I see it. You guys are in two different circles, right? And the circle he's in is not fucking with the circle you're in, and the circle you're in knows about his circle, but y'all really don't fuck with that circle either. So when you do that Venn diagram and shit, you know what I'm saying, where the circles collide, you know what I'm saying, and then in the middle is like New Japan Wrestling, that's where it lies at. You know what I'm saying? It's right there. But I see what Ty's saying. I definitely get your perspective, and I know I got a couple of boys who do watch wrestling deep like you, but it's only like 2 or 3. But the majority of the people I know are mostly from Tyrone's perspective. You understand what I'm saying? Like they in it,
Right.
like they watch SummerSlam, they watch all these pay-per-view shits, but they don't expand their palates beyond that. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all that I talk about when I'm talking about Tyrone's side, but Tyrone consistently pushes back because they don't want to be put most of the time, and it's not him. Like I always say, he's defending a side that's not him. That's not him. He's the only brother here that still defends WWE shit. He's the only one. That's the one thing that I can say that from my homie. This hold on. He's the only person on this camera that still defends WWE's bullshit because he enjoys their bullshit. As he says he enjoys their bullshit.
Facts.
But he is not even in the said majority of what he's claiming. He is not that, but he's speaking for a majority that, honestly, from my perspective, sits more on the fence of what exactly you spoke on.
Yeah,
those
but
people are the honest
people can't
casual.
speak, Dan.
Right.
People that can't speak for themselves.
You're right. You're right.
He's the torchbearer. He's the torchbearer. You know what I'm saying?
No, here's the crazy thing, right? I never, ever, none of my conversations is in defense of the WWE. Every criticism they get.
Brian, would you come back up and...
No, listen. Every criticism they get, I do not defend them. When people say, oh, their programming is bullshit, I agree. When people say, oh, they disrespecting wrestlers, I agree. Every criticism that people give about the WWE, I agree with, right?
You know what, Lisbeth? And your last line is, I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Right.
That's
I'm gonna watch it anyway. I'm not
Nigga.
agreeing. I'm not defending them.
So-
I'm just telling
so
you
T-
that That
So
WWE has
listen.
not offended me. WWE has not offended me enough to turn that shit off. That's
So
it. That's all
TJ,
I'm saying.
TJ,
Yeah.
when somebody comes back to you and says, "Yeah, but I still love him," does that not mean that you still defending that shit? That means like, yeah, you could call out their criticism or whatever, because I call out their criticism, but for them to get me back, I've always said you gotta actually give a fuck about wrestling. I'm and I don't and fuck them because they're a MAGA company. That's the other aspect of the whole argument between him and I. But
so
let me send Brian the link.
So Ty. So hold on, I'm gonna give it to you. This is the analogy, right? Ty's a cop, but his partner's a dirty cop, right? But Ty got to work with this nigga, right? So Ty sees all the dirty shit he does. He ain't gonna tell nobody about it, but he's still gonna support his job. You know what I'm saying? He's just like, hey man, I can't chastise, bro. I can't chastise, bro, because you know, we out here doing the same thing. But if he get into a jam, he on his own.
Right.
But
if somebody say to me, hey, your partner did this, that, and the other, I'm going to say, yeah, that motherfucker did that shit. He did that shit. You know what I mean? But
you let it happen, though.
But
you let it happen.
Because I need my job, right?
Your job is supposed to report corruption, dog.
Hey, yo, he did that shit. I'm not defending him. I'm not giving you no excuses for why he did it. I'm not telling you that he didn't do it. I'm not involved. I'm just saying, okay, look. Like if I'm a defense lawyer, the way I would defend WWE, I can't be the defense lawyer because I can't go to court. Because if I go to court for WWE and they say, hey, WWE is giving out bullshit programming, yeah, they are. WWE is fucked up. They disrespect the wrestlers. Yeah, they are. They're a mega company. Yeah, they are. So if I want to be their defense, I can't go to a judge and be like, yeah, judge, everything you're accusing of, they did that shit. But
yeah,
I'm still on the team.
It. Because
you watched the team, though. You know what I mean? So I'm not defending them. I'm just saying I'm still with the shit.
You just said you a fucked up individual and all, but I still got your back.
I don't got their back.
Nigga, yes you do.
I don't have their back. Having their back means that if you say something bad about the WWE, I'm going to fight for them. I'm going to defend them. I'm not. Everything you say something bad about the WWE, I'll be like, yeah, they doing that shit. Yeah, you right about that. You're not wrong. I'm just still watching the shit.
So what does it? So TJ, because you're the mediator in this. I'm sorry, you're the middleman in this. So what does all of that say? This is something that I've described before. Does that not read abusive relationship? Does that not read like you're the wife that gets beaten up by their husband all the time, but I'm still gonna be there?
He gets smacked up, but if the cops come knocking, he didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not that dude. I'm the dude that if the cops come, I'm gonna say, yeah.
You know what?
My husband.
You know what,
Tyrone?
You're the person that says it doesn't affect me until it does.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to MAGA.
Till it does.
All right, I'm gonna use that analogy. I'm the wife, right? My husband pays all the bills. And he pays all the bills. He takes care of me, but he beats me the fuck up like y'all saying. He beats me up, right? If the cops come, I'm not the dude to say no. My husband didn't beat me up. I'm not the dude to say no. I started it, or I'm the reason why he did it, or give him an excuse or nothing. I'm the dude to say, hey, yeah, my husband does beat me. If the cops come and say, yeah, he does beat me the fuck up. But don't take him to jail because he pays these bills and I need him. That's
you gonna let him back in the house. You gonna let him back in the house.
I'm not denying that he's beating me up, but I need that motherfucker right now. So don't take him to jail. Yeah, he did slap me. Everything you saying, officer, is true. But can you not arrest him?
Oh man.
I'm the woman that goes, yeah, he beat me up, but I don't want to press charges because I need him. That's me. I'm not defending him. I'm just saying I need that motherfucker.
So here's another question. Would you be upset if WWE ever folded?
Yes.
Or went away?
Yes. I would be highly upset, dude. I need them. I don't care. I need them. That's my shit. If they folded, I would be upset, bro. But look, but here's the thing. So TJ, here's my here's my problem, right? Okay, I get everything that I need because of the kind of wrestling.
Shit.
Hold on. Because of the kind of wrestling fan that I am, right? Because of the kind of wrestling fan that I am, I don't have to sit down and watch WWE and just deal with all of their shit. So yeah, when I get mad at them, when I say, "Hey man, I don't really like this bullshit that's going on right now. I want to see some other wrestling." I can turn on New Japan. I can find I like Battleground. Like Battleground wrestling is awesome, and I don't even know half the people there sometimes because they switch out a lot because it's an indie show. But I go to their indie shows in Philly. That shit is amazing. They go to their shows and see these people that are no names out there giving it they all. I can watch that. I can turn on AEW and watch wrestling. So I'm not losing anything. So yeah, I deal with WWE's bullshit. But I also have everything that a wrestling fan wants because I can watch other shit. So WWE doesn't bother me. If WWE was the only show
You got
in
Brian
town,
lighting cigarettes over here, motherfucker.
if WWE was the only show in town, if WWE was the only wrestling I could get, then yeah, we'd have a problem. We have a problem if they was the only wrestling I can get. But it's not.
So once again, I described how before. I described earlier how he is not of said majority that he's claiming is a majority. He's not. He's far from it. But he's in a very fucking toxic and abusive relationship. And that's clear. Now, Brian, you was in the background. What's up, kid? You was in the background. You heard all the arguments. You heard all the statements. You seen the videos because I seen all your likes this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Your perspective.
First and foremost, hello everybody. Hope y'all having a good day. I felt like I just walked in on mom and dad fighting.
I'm dad in this situation. I'm sorry. I'm dad. Fuck dad.
well, here's my perspective on it. Right, when it comes to the world of professional wrestling, it's one of those things where yes, obviously WWE is the biggest name in town. It's the biggest promotion in the world. And in America, just like a lot of other things, we are very one-dimensional when it comes to certain things. Like the fact that we call a sport soccer when the entire rest of the world calls it football. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. And with WWE, it's kind of like how you guys brought it out. Yes, it's an abusive relationship with somebody that no matter what, it's always going to feel like home because it was our childhood. It's nostalgia. It's always that thing that, it's McDonald's. It's like, no matter what, we're always going to go to McDonald's. McDonald's is always there for us. It's always going to be the same shit. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to the outside world of WWE, my biggest problem is the fact that and I'm not talking about Tyrone here. I'm talking about, because Tyrone is very similar to me when it comes to liking all sorts of professional wrestling. WWE isn't the only game in town. If you are a professional wrestling fan, there are other options for you. There is obviously New Japan. There is obviously AEW. There is TNA, even though TNA is in a partnership with WWE. But there's also a lot, partnership with WWE. There's also other promotions out there, like you were just saying, Battleground. I know they do a lot of stuff out of New York, New Jersey, and Philly. Out here, we have, Chaotic Wrestling. We have Beyond Wrestling in Rhode Island. We have, Limitless Wrestling. There's House of Glory that's out there in New York. And
Shout out to the show, Naira.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's other ways to get your fix in the world of professional wrestling. And it sucks because, like Tyrone was saying, a majority of fans out here in America only watch WWE. For years, I was telling people about Ring of Honor. For years, I was telling people about TNA. When AEW first started on the podcast, we were the first ones to start championing the shit out of it. We're like, good, the business needs another promotion. And my thing is, a lot of people look at it like it's either Coke or Pepsi. You either like Coke or you like Pepsi. Motherfucker, why can't I just like both? Why can't I just enjoy, Dr. Pepper? Why can't I like Mountain Dew? You know what I'm saying? I personally won't fuck with RC Cola, but guess what? Somebody does. You know what I mean? Like that's the way I look at it. As there's nothing wrong.
It's all the party got.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's something for everybody, and the fact that there's all this tribalism, I fucking can't stand it. Like it's one of my biggest pet peeves in the world of wrestling. It's like how can y'all sit there and critique another company for doing what you asked for, but it's not your company doing it, so you're gonna have to shit on them. It's like WWE fans. I say it nowadays with WWE. Okay, I did.
Because that you mentioned the name,
Mhm.
that's where that comes from the most.
Mhm.
And like we can't act like it doesn't. The AEW hardcore fan, it does happen the other way towards WWE. But when you actually look at WWE with a critical lens, are people lying? That's number one. But number two, to your tribalism statement, I've actually gotten off of that train and saying it's stupid. Because I've always said this. TJ's a New York Giants fan. You're a New England Patriots fan. Tyrone's a Skin Manders fan. I'm a Philadelphia Eagle. I'm a Philadelphia Eagles, or what the haters call the Pit.
Nobody else team.
Because I just was about to call.
Like, stop doing that.
Because I was just about to say some people call me the Pigeons. I wasn't leaving you alone. I'm standing with you.
The Giants right, you said the Patriots right, then you came to the Commanders and called them the Commanders.
All right, so
we're the cheaters. We're the cheaters.
Exactly. I mean, it's written in the stone in their name, and I usually call the Giants the Ginas, but I'm trying to be YouTube friendly.
Wow.
You see? Now you want me to get disrespectful? You want nigga here now.
Wow.
We are all of a tribe. We are all tribe. TJ's of the Christopher Williams colored tribe. Tyrone is of the Locks Lisping tribe. I'm of the fat nigga tribe. Brian's from the tribe of Cape Verde. Like, no, I'm being disrespectful now because Tyrone asked for it. But no, we are all of some type of a tribe. So it's okay to be a tribe, be a wrestling fandom tribe. I have no problem with it. But if you, my issue is the lack of criticism. Like, shout out to my brother's boss. Happy birthday to the brother Boz. TJ and I just did his show the other night talking about the 38 special and Jadakiss beef, and his partner Dub. Like, Dub was trying to throw, their conversation was about age in professional wrestling, and Dub was trying to throw nobody says that about AEW, but everybody says about WWE. Like, it's, if you can be critical of everybody the same, the tribalism to me has no problem. But the problem is, the reason why it sucks is because people can't be critical because they don't honestly watch or pay attention to everything. Like I said, I don't have to watch WWE each and every week. Why? They're not producing what I want. Why am I going to sit there and watch a 3-hour show for 45 minutes of 3 matches of wrestling? I'm not, because it's not for me. But also, if they wanted to get me back, I've already said what I've said it already. So tribalism, Brian, I'm sorry. There's no problem with it. There's no problem with it. But keep going.
No,
I'm sorry.
No, understandable. But like for me, I look at it like I still see the tribalism. And to me, that irks me. It's like, why are we being tribalistic about something that we all enjoy? Like you were just saying, right? We're all fans of professional wrestling. We want to see entrances. We want to see in-ring action. We want to see titles on the line. And occasionally a good story to go with it. And unfortunately for me, when it comes to WWE, and you guys know we talked about this a couple weeks ago, I have not given up on WWE. It's not a priority to me when it comes to the world of professional wrestling now, because nonsensical storylines, things that just don't make sense, mid-quality matches where they're working a slower pace, where things could be done so much quicker. Like a perfect example, TJ, you don't follow professional wrestling, right?
Right.
Now I'm going to give you
I'm
going to give you a storyline, but I'm going to use it in sports terms, okay?
Okay.
Let's just say we'll use a guy like Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now, right?
Right.
Who's former MVP, really hot on a top team, right? He enters into this tournament. This tournament gives you an automatic bye to the finals to fight for a championship. Okay? You go through every single team. You win against every single team. You win the tournament, right? So that means you are getting a chance at the championship. Now, after you just did all of this work for all of these teams, or played against all of these teams, defeated all of these teams, you have the right to a championship game. But instead of the championship game, you decide, hey, I want to go against the best street baller in the world.
Okay.
So you forgive your championship opportunity to go against the best street baller in the world. What was the point of you being in that tournament?
Just to show out, I guess, to show that the NBA is that much better than street ball, I guess. Is that what you're trying to prove? But you really don't have to be in that tournament because you've done everything on a pro level. So why are you subjecting yourself to the minor leagues?
TJ,
unless you're a bully. Unless you're a bully.
There's no answer for that. It's a misunderstanding.
But
and come up with a viable reason.
And to, I know this was TJ's question, but also from, again, my brain ain't everybody else's brain. It still can make sense because now the problem now, all right, so here it is, TJ. The problem is the WWE wrote themselves in the hole to say you win the King of the Ring, you get a heavyweight title match at SummerSlam.
Okay.
Instead of doing what they used to do, which they fumbled before, in when the King is ready to call their shot, they can call their shot. I didn't even have to watch this to know that's how they fucked up, because they've done this before, but they've also dropped the ball before with Xavier Wood, aka Austin Creed. Now back to Austin Creed, when this guy ran with the King label and never got his shot, but they let him run with the King label because he did a good job with the character of being the King. And then with Booker T got the shot, did get the belt, and continued the name of the King thing because he did so good with the character. But the problem is they wrote themselves in the fucked up position of saying this is going to happen at SummerSlam, but they didn't make it happen at SummerSlam because they had to give their $1 million guy their last hoorah, this time for the last time. And it was a pass. They passed the torch to him. So it actually helped the story because he got his passing of the torch moment. And so now it's like, now I'm at the top of the mountain, or I'm going to be at the top of the mountain, whether you like it or not, to live up to his name, the ruler. But they didn't write that because they wrote themselves in the fucked up spot of you get this thing at the King of the Ring.
At SummerSlam.
And you know what?
At SummerSlam, yes, at SummerSlam.
And you know what, Brian? My brain does actually function in a way that gives me a defense of the WWE in the sense of this only defense that I had.
I told you.
Is that I'm saying Oba turning down that title shot to me was a thing to where he was, to me, how my mind worked was to say, I'm gonna get. It's just like what Money Monet, what's her name? Mercedes. It's just like what Mercedes said to Willow on AEW programming. I'm not worried about getting that World Heavyweight title because I already know I'm going to get it. I'm destined for it. That belt is going to be mine no matter what because I'm that good that I'm going to end up with that belt. I'm just pissed off that I got to go through you to get it. So in my mind, because of listening to Money Monet say, I'm good enough to get that belt. I'm going to get that belt. It's my destiny. I think that I can put that to Oba to say, listen, I don't need that title shot at SummerSlam because I'm going to get that belt no matter what. I'm the future of this business. I'm good enough to be champion. And no matter what, somewhere down the line, I'm going to get that belt. So right now, let me get Brock the fuck out of here, and then I'll come back to it. You know what I mean? So that's where I went with that.
And we just said the same things. I said it from a backstage writing perspective. He said it from I'm a pure fan and I'm not thinking about backstage perspective.
Now,
We
to counter that argument, because again, nothing wrong with what you just said, but to counter that argument, TJ, I hope you're not shocked by this. Professional wrestling is predetermined. It is a scripted program, okay, with actual people performing it. Again, and this is where Triple H put his foot in his mouth by saying, why are fans mad at the writers? You should be mad at the performance. Here's the problem. You're the writer. You wrote the script. You're the one who stated the person who wins the tournament gets their shot at SummerSlam. Here's many different options you could have done. One, since for some reason you decided to have 4-way matches, you could have just had him lose without having him lose. He could have been out of the tournament already. You could have had Brock Lesnar cost him a match where he didn't get advanced in the tournament or not win the tournament. Why are two of the guys that you eliminated getting those title shots when they have been eliminated from the tournament? They ended up getting the world title shot. This, to me, is where there is a huge disconnect. You're in the tournament. You are no longer in the tournament. You get eliminated. Why are you getting the title shot? You are promoting that this shot happens at SummerSlam. And that's just the men's tournament. We're not even talking about the fact that the women's tournament
shit writing.
Go ahead.
So they're contradicting the script they even wrote. Then
exactly, and it gets to a point where it's like
that's crazy.
Thank you again, TJ.
That's crazy.
That was just the men's tournament. The women's tournament was again the winner of the tournament fights for a women's championship. Question. Why is the women's champion in the tournament?
And you don't find that amusing?
If she gets to fight, then if she gets to fight for the chip, why is she in the tournament for the chip?
To eliminate her competition, I guess. I don't know. It don't make no
sense. No, I got my pass. Y'all fight it out.
Go ahead, TJ. Please.
But here's the thing.
No other tournament works like that. No other tournament works like that.
If the previous champion makes it back to the playoffs, you are fighting for your right to get back to the. Now, it works differently in regular sports because you go into the new season. You were last season's champion, but you're no longer the champion. But yet, you still can claim that championship until the next one is called. So now you go in as a fighting champion. That's where that kind of gets written differently. But what we're speaking on, which I always didn't want to speak WWE, but they have shit writing. But then want to turn around and say it's the wrestlers. You put the fucking wrestlers in this position.
And Brian, you know what I thought?
You tell them to make sugar out of shit.
And Brian, you know what I thought they were doing? I thought because Liv Morgan was going, I'm the greatest of all time. I thought that she was in the Queen in the Ring tournament to win the tournament and then take a shot at being like Becky Two Belts. Yes. That's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, she's going to win the tournament and then she's going to use her tournament win as a shot to take both women's titles so she can make that claim of the greatest champions of all time. And then she lost.
Thank you.
And I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on? But it was very amusing. I was very amused by it, but it was stupid as hell.
Hey, so to tie it back to basketball, TJ, like Brian was doing before, is like OKC losing in the playoffs to the Spurs.
Right.
But yet the difference in this is she's still a champion whether she's in it or not. She's still a champion. She didn't lose her belt. Which, again, we are talking about shit writing. This company would be okay. See, now, again, they're a copycat company in a copycat league. They're trying to do, like, in my perspective, they're trying to do like how others are doing because it's working for the other companies, the ones that they claim are not their competition, right? If this WWE right now went back to the way that Vince used to have it, where he was hot-shotting shit once a month, or once a month, every other month pay-per-view, or once a month pay-per-views, nonsensical writing like that could work because you're just flipping the switch and flipping the story the next in 4 weeks
Can I ask
anyway.
you a question? Can I ask you a question? What if the wrestlers stuck to the original script and just played it the fuck out like it was supposed to? What would happen if they all
That's what
just
they're doing. That's what they're doing, though. They're following
You
their
can't be doing
instructions.
it if you won the title to get to the King of the Ring, and then now you got to fight in another tournament to get back to the King of the Ring to fight somebody else. You can't be following the script for that shit.
Listen,
If you
Right.
if you won the tournament for the King of the Ring to fight the next guy, I'm not fighting in none of these other shits. You let them other dudes figure it out.
This is a thing that
you want a paycheck, right?
This is the thing that I've been saying for a long time. And this is my problem. We sit up here and we talk about these wrestlers. And we talk about how much of a shit show it is. We talk about the bad right. And we talk about everything. And these wrestlers got a choice. I've been saying I just made this podcast a TikTok last week about why would Chad Gable agree to do a program where after he put on all his great wrestling, after he put on arguably the match of the year, to come back and be disrespected by some fucking bums, by some fucking bum-ass wrestlers to come back and disrespect him on TV. I go, why the fuck would he put up with that? So the wrestlers even know that it's fucked up. They go along with it because for whatever reason they want their paycheck, or for whatever reason they're looking for future promises, or whatever the case may be, because I'm sitting there going, some of these wrestlers got to leave. Like Sami Zayn, I'm like, why the fuck would you re-sign with this company? After 20 years of you putting in work, after 20 years of you getting in the ring and giving it your all, after 20 years of you being on a top level and not getting no respect, but yet when that contract comes out, you sign it every time and you still go out there and do your best for a company that disrespects the fuck out of you. So it's like, it's hard for me to defend these wrestlers when they know what's going on. They know the deal.
Because
they signed the contract.
Because the downside guarantee must be paying extra well to sit the fuck at home or sit in catering. Straight up.
And I love the fact that you brought up Chad Gable, Lisper, because remember we were talking about this a couple weeks ago where, like, you know, we see the shit coming with him winning the title at SummerSlam, and we were talking about how WWE disrespected him. What happened at the end of that match, Lisper? Please tell me.
What, the SummerSlam match?
Yes, what happened at the end of that match? He finally won his title. He comes in the ring. He's celebrating with his kids. He's celebrating with his family. Everybody's happy-go-lucky. And then guess what WWE decides to do? They send the AMW root beer dog in full mascot uniform and have him jump in the ring and celebrate with his family. That's what we're doing. Dan, I think you're muted. Oh, could have been a mic.
Well, yeah.
But still muted. Still muted.
I thought of that too. I was just like, this is crazy. What? But I can't. Like I said,
It's hard to defend after a while, right?
He knew though. Like Chad knew that was happening. So it's like, why can't you go in that room and say, yo, look? Because I've heard stories. We watched the Unreal World wrestlers. Some wrestlers do have to say.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like for Chad, I'm like, at certain times, dude, can you just say, yo, I'm not doing it? Like to have Otis and Tozawa and fucking Maxine disrespect me. Why couldn't Chad just say, yo, don't, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. You know?
Dan, we still can't hear you.
Or I don't want the AEW mascot coming in with me and my family. You know what I mean?
Like TJ, I know you don't follow professional
Check.
wrestling.
You hear me
There you
now?
go.
Check.
Now we can hear you.
All right. So I wanted to say to you, TJ. So right again, this is something that I say online all the fucking time. Right? It's crazy that we're trying to make the WWE make sense when they don't even give a fuck. Fans sit back and deliberate and debate the WWE on a fucking nightly basis, especially on these TikTok lives, knowing damn well what the fuck they're gonna get from a company that don't give a fuck about the wrestling no more. And just to Tyrone's point again, I said this when we talked about it last week. it makes sense to have Chad get disrespected by those people who were in his stable before, who he used to belittle before. So then he got stripped of the Grande character, and now you're getting stripped down from your people. It's a simple story of getting torn down to get brought back up, and that's why he won the Intercontinental Championship. It made sense. It made sense. You can't have him come back and lose, but then be an asshole to the same people he was being an asshole to again when you ain't. That's a story you write if you're going to have him not win a title belt. You got to have the teardown. We just seen it. Side note, again, you brought up Mercedes. We just seen it with her. She was the belt collector all last year, almost 11 championships around the world, TJ. Around the world.
13.
13 championships at one time this woman was holding around the world. The world, right? Which, again, for the casuals, they're not going to pay attention to all the companies she went to, but the people who know about those companies. It's the purpose of why they do stuff like that, to help elevate smaller places, to get more people in, to get more money in from the places where they live. Right. From the places where they live is particularly. But I forgot. Go ahead, Tyrone, because I forgot where I was going. I just sidetracked myself. We're staying on this way too long.
The teardown would have been fine.
That's what I was trying to bring up.
The teardown wasn't for what you're saying. The teardown was for Maxine heel turn. That's what it was for. So
but that's
where it's disrespectful. He knew that the teardown was for Maxine heel turn. So why?
All right. So stop. So because it just is a layer to a story. I don't even watch this shit, and I know it's a layer to the story. And as reacting the way you're reacting is how they want you to react. You don't like this shit that is happening. That's a part of the emotion that the story is supposed to pull. You don't like it, but it makes sense. I'll give them props for actually writing something decent. But it's still shit. It's still shit when they're giving you a 3-hour fucking television show. There's been weeks, TJ, that Monday Night Raw is a 3-hour show. And out of 3 hours, you got 38 minutes of professional wrestling.
That's crazy.
You get 40 minutes of professional wrestling, 45 minutes of professional wrestling.
Why stick on that filler? Like, why am I paying all this money to go see an event like that live?
Hold on, wait. No. I got something even better for you, TJ. The pay-per-views have commercials now. There are literal portions of pay-per-views where the commercials are longer than some of the matches. Think about that.
Nah. I want my money back.
No, TJ, though, the live shows are different though, because you get a lot more stuff on the live show that's not part of the television program. Mm-hmm. So the live show does give you a little more than what the people see on the TV. Not much more, but going to the live show
sucks though.
But they do give you more. You do get more matches and more shit.
What, they throw some T-shirts out to the crowd or some shit like that?
They'll do some interviews and stuff that we don't get to see on regular
matches.
TV.
They have extra matches and stuff going on the live shows that's not shown on the TV. So if the TV got 4 matches, the live show might have 5 or 6 matches, and they do little skits in between, like during the commercial times, they do little things, and they have wrestlers come out and do
Basura.
They give you a little bit more of a show when you're there live than what you.
I know, but is it worth the money though?
No, fuck no.
No, that's the part. That's the part. TJ, let me, Dan, really quick. Let me just break this.
Go ahead.
TJ, here's the financial aspect as a fan, right? To watch Monday Night Raw, you got to pay for Netflix. To watch the CW or to watch NXT, you got to have the CW, which luckily is over the air. To watch SmackDown, you got to have the USA Network. To watch Saturday night's main event, you got to have Peacock. To watch any premium live event, aka pay-per-view, you got to have the ESPN app. Think about that cost per month.
Right.
To be a WWE fan.
You're in the hundreds of dollars right there, for sure.
And for the year, somebody calculated that out. For the year to have all of those services, it costs about, I think it's like $1,300 to be a WWE fan consistently, unless you know
And
somebody
people
who
pay that.
has plays. Yeah, and then
And
there's
people
who
pay that with pride. People pay that with pride to bring this back to the beginning of the conversation, to be put in that same abusive fucking relationship where their husband gave them a fucking black eye, but they still sit there because they still love that man.
Yo, but y'all taking it though. Y'all taking it a little bit because the fact of the matter is the only one that's not a value is ESPN. The ESPN app is really not a value. If you
But
got
that's where the
that,
pay-per-views are.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you got the ESPN app for a WWE fan, it's not a value nowhere else. But Netflix offers a ton of other value outside of the WWE, so it's worth
Sounds
paying
like
for.
I need to
Peacock-
jailbreak my stick.
Peacock
No,
offers
but
a
pause.
I'll hook you up.
Peacock
But no,
offers
but
a
see-
ton of extra value. Peacock offers a ton of extra value outside of the WWE that's worth the money. And
But
the USA
see, and
So-
he's trying to put the positive spin on this shit
No, I'm
because
not.
ESPN.
I'm saying
No,
no.
because you're devaluing ESPN, who, if
Yeah.
you also claim to be a sports fan, you know what you get on ESPN's app. You can
No.
see sports from damn near around the country if you're paying for the fucking app.
No,
So
I'm
there
not
is no
saying-
loss of value. There is no
There is
loss
a
of
loss-
value.
No, there
You
is a
are
loss
in
of-
an abusive relationship. Just
There
own
is a
it,
loss
son.
of value on the ESPN app then, because if you got cable TV or you got something where you can watch regular ESPN, paying for the app is worthless, dude. I'm telling you right now because I got regular ESPN and there's nothing on that ESPN app that's worth that money outside of
And
watching
see-
regular ESPN programming.
But why would
And
you?
say-
Why would you pay that much money just to watch pay-per-views? Unless you're
Because
watching
because it's cheaper.
unless you're watching the UFC fights on top of that.
It's
That
cheaper. It's cheaper to buy the app than to pay for the pay-per-views
It's cheaper
individually, though.
to go in Dave and Buster's and buy a couple of beers and some wings and watch it there for free.
Unless WWE decides to black out your area.
Yeah. Right.
because those
That's
places
literally what they do.
you have to pay. Like, shout outs to Buffalo Wild Wings. We back in the day, again, innovators. We did a live show back in the day when we were talking my team. My boy Lance set it up, and the only difference is they are legally they have the legal contract to show the games on TV, but they didn't have the legal contract to be able to call them teams by name. So when we were doing our show, we had to abide by their rules and call the Giants Big Blue. We had to call the Jets Gangrene. We had to call Philly the Birds, or we couldn't use the actual team names because there's contracts behind that. And the same thing goes.
Shit like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's licensing and stuff issues to where the same thing goes with these wrestling shows. You as a person, you want to hold an event, you can pay, but you're not paying just a regular pay-per-view price. You're paying a few $1,000s to say, hey, I want to broadcast this in this place, in this environment, and hold this kind of event. The shit costs money. It costs money. So you can be that person that walks in and be like, oh, there's people are holding an event. Oh, shoot, they're showing the pay-per-view. And then, yes, TJ, for you that night, 2 beers and some wings is cheaper than paying annually for a TV service. So you're not wrong.
Right.
You're not wrong to a point. But
And
all
I
of this
was
just
gonna-
to get... Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I was going to throw this out to TJ. TJ, I would love for you to watch at least one episode of WWE Unreal on Netflix. It's
I
basically...
can do that.
Yeah, it's the behind the scenes. It's literally them pulling back the curtain and showing you every aspect of the business. You see how decisions are made. You see the writer's room. You see them planning out the matches. You get to see how much control they actually have over these performers. They'll tell you what the storyline is on television, but they're also going to break down how everything came about putting that story together.
Brian.
And
that
you'll
would
see
be
how
more
much it all
interesting-
don't make fucking sense.
That would be more interesting than actually watching the match.
And that's exactly where I have been with WWE. It's gotten to that point where it's like the behind the scenes is more interesting than what goes on my regular television.
Hey, Brian, you know you know what disturbed me about Unreal the most?
Mhm.
The most disturbing part about Unreal is that the wrestlers who are involved in the storylines and involved in the matches are barely involved in the playing it out. It's like
Yeah.
they don't even barely talk to these wrestlers about what they want to do.
Yeah.
They're just basically playing it out, map it out, write it out, and then they go to the wrestler and like, all right, just do it. You know what I mean? It's like they have no input at all in what's going on. And that shit drives me crazy because I'm like, you know the wrestler knows their capabilities, the wrestler knows their abilities, the wrestler knows how they back feel. Like it's like, I don't want to do a moonsault, my back's fucked up. But I can't tell them if they put a moonsault in this spot, I gotta do a fucking moonsault. You know what I mean? It's like you don't even consult with the wrestlers about
Go ahead, Brian, because I got an answer for that.
Oh yeah, no. Like I'll even say this: like if there's one episode that I have TJ watch, it's the episode. I think it was season 2. It was about R-Truth. It was a story. It's a story about Ron Killings, right? It's him and Road Dogg. I don't know if you remember a guy named Road Dogg, Jesse James. He was part of DX and the Outlaws or whatever. Road Dogg is a producer. R-Truth is his best friend who's gone back like 15, 20 years.
Okay.
They released Ron Killings. And they're like, like the entire fan base was like, we want Truth. We want him back. Why did you fire him? There was even the wrestlers are like, why did you fire this dude? What the hell's going on? And there's a back and forth during one of the writing meetings where he was like, Truth wants to shave his head for a storyline to like give him a new attitude, new look. The way Triple H belittles his friend, like mind you, Road Dogg and Triple H have gone back years. The way he's belittling his friend about the idea of this guy shaving his head to change his character is so eye-opening to what this company is right now.
If he's belittling him at that point, then that's not your friend anymore. One.
That's his boss.
Right.
And he fired him.
You gotta take you gotta take the emotion out of it in that point, TJ.
Yeah.
Yes. But here's the thing though. Here's the thing about that, because yes, that's kind of what it is. And like I'm not watching that because again, I'm not the only WWE thing that I actually support is a game that I play on my phone, and that's it. That's it. And it goes more, the money goes to the company that got the licensing for it than WWE. But this has always been a thing. The way that they describe this shit, this is the stuff that Vince would not allow you to see. Because Vince, though he hated calling his wrestlers. He still had a love for the sport and the theatrics and the actual match qualities and things like he still had a love for it to a point where people did what they did. But the real point I wanted to get at so we can finally get off of this though is he also hit a point where though he wanted everybody to be superstars, aka somebody that transcends the business. He also never really after John Cena, he didn't really want anybody else that went past him again and his control and stuff again. To a point where, to that point of like nobody
bigger than the brand.
Exactly.
The Rock,
and
Hogan, all these dudes were bigger than the brand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's where they're
the brand.
And that's where they're at right now. To where they do have people that they could and should. You mentioned Roman Reigns. That's superstar. Because a casual like yourself will know who somebody like that is.
Batista,
you know what I'm saying?
Got into the movies and shit like that. That's how.
That's a superstar. Somebody who transcended and elevated past what we knew them for.
I mean, hell, we got Cody and Roman are in the new Street Fighter movie. Cody's playing Guile, Roman's playing Akuma.
Superstars.
Yeah, but you should want that for your guys because wrestling ain't forever, bro.
But and
forever.
My bad.
So you know what? If you get it, go get your bread, man. Yeah. Get out of here.
But
Get outta
here's
here.
the thing: ever since the WWE, ever since the WWE turned this shit into a Leo Cohen 360 deal, they want their piece too, and it's been a part of.
They're getting it because you know why? Anytime The Rock comes back, anytime Batista comes back, Roman Reigns does his thing, he comes back, they all eating off that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Truly,
Exactly.
bro.
So just
It's
like all the stories,
It's like
I'm sorry.
anybody, like, God forbid, it's like we could say somebody can go out right now and sell out the Garden in 10 minutes. That's what you're getting.
Yeah.
You have all those vendors that are in the Garden are eating off that shit. Everybody who's working at night is eating off that shit. The street hustlers outside with the t-shirts are eating off that shit. The restaurants, the bars, everybody's getting off of work half hour early, taking a half a day because they want to be there early to be in the vibe and everything like that. Everybody wins, bro. What are you talking about?
Like here's two more quick examples, right? Of people who, and I'm sorry, I know Dan, you do want to move on. I'm sorry, but here's a couple of examples of people who could have done more for WWE, but WWE wanted to limit him. Perfect example: Swerve Strickland, right? Swerve Strickland was in WWE. He was a young guy. He already had a following of on the independent circuit, big name. Goes to WWE. He's an artist. He does music. WWE didn't want nothing with him doing any of that stuff, right? He leaves, he goes to AEW. He becomes one of the biggest stars in the company. This man is doing music videos with guys like Montezzi. He got his theme song is currently him and Raekwon. He's been working with all these rappers. He's been working with Westside Gunn, with Rick Ross. He's bringing all of these names to AEW. Another person I could throw out there, Mandy Rose. Dan, you remember the Mandy Rose situation? Lisper,
Yep.
I know you know the Mandy Rose situation.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
He might be the only one who paid for it here, but keep going.
I did.
This girl, first off, fucking go, if you get a chance, Google her. All right?
Mhm.
And you're gonna understand why WWE didn't want her to do what she did. She started an OnlyFans. Hold on, wait.
Get a cigar.
Wait.
Get a cigar.
Hold on, wait. The story gets better. They told her, hey, and mind you, they moved her down to developmental. She was in NXT at the time. And they told her, they said, listen, we heard that you started an OnlyFans. You're going to have to cut that out. That's Mandy Rose. You can find a way better photo than that, Dan. Trust me, way better
That's
photos.
true.
Yeah. So while she was down there, they gave her an ultimatum. They said, listen, and mind you, she was already the world champ for a year plus down there, holding that belt, right?
Yeah, she bad.
Yeah. So they told her, they said, listen, you're going to have to shut down this OnlyFans or we're going to have to release you from your contract. She said, you can release me from my contract.
I'm getting that money, dogs. I'm getting
she
that
was
money.
She was getting way more money.
A week later, she broke $1 million on OnlyFans. Think about that. These are the things that WWE tries to control at all times.
Listen, I'm a casual, right? I thought Rob Van Dam should have got way more love than what he got. They shitted on him, dogs.
You know why?
Well. Go ahead, Brian. Well, there's an answer for that.
The reason why they shitted on RVD was because the week after he won the title, he got pulled over for marijuana.
Come on, man.
Dead serious.
This was pre before we
People in
became.
that fucking crowd are doing way more than marijuana, dogs. What are you
But,
talking
dude,
about?
Yo, and you know what's funny?
This was before weed was as open as it is now, and
Man,
and
I understand that from a professional sports standpoint. I know that. But
hold on, Tyler, and the Mandy Rose aspect.
People that go to these matches and watch these matches,
yes, they went in there. They went in there high. They went in there high.
Right.
But here's the thing, though, TJ. And again, on the Mandy Rose thing, you got to also the perspective on the WWE angle of things. This is when they were still at the tail end of still trying to be PG, still trying to be child. It's always that product is still a children's product, no matter how they spin it. It's still a children's product. To have somebody doing sexual stuff like that is, for them, it was looking like a certain thing. But But also, that was also in the era where they even had problems with people who were doing their own Twitch streams and making $34,000 a stream. They was having problems at that time.
They don't only want you to make money in one spot.
They only want you to make. They only want you to make the money how they want you to make the money because they know that they're going to get. Go ahead, Tyrone. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
The insane part about the Mandy Rose situation was she was all. If you bought her OnlyFans, she was doing the same shit on her OnlyFans that she was doing on WWE television. So it wasn't even like a sexual thing. It was her in her, bikini or whatever, doing her little sexy poses, doing her little dances. The same shit she was doing on TV, she was doing on the OnlyFans. The reason why she made the millions was because after they stopped her, then she got a little bit more. You know what I mean? She did a little something more.
She had to get that check after that. She had to get the check after that.
Before they gave the ultimatum, she was still respecting the brand, and that was my problem with the situation.
But you're gonna make that money because people are gonna come through with the expectation of we watch Skinamax for a reason. Eventually, we're gonna see a titty.
I saw a titty. I saw a lot more than a titty.
Yeah. I just Googled that. I saw a lot of titty. So listen, right? So listen, right? It's like you got a job, right? And they find out you got a second job, and they're like, "Hey, man, why are you working that second job? The fuck you think I'm working a second job for? You don't pay me enough, and I get benefits through here. So I'm supplementing what I don't get with y'all because you're not giving me a raise, comparable to what the inflation and the economy is doing or how I want to live my life. Pay me the money that I'm getting at the second job, and we're all fine. But they can't tell you not to work a second job, bro, unless it's in your contract, right? But if it's not in your contract, then you should be out to go get all the bread you could possibly get. Now, if you sign that with that disclaimer, that's on you. That's all.
This is where I've had the problem with WWE for a long time, even when I was watching, because this started back when Vincent Kennedy McMahon was still there. These people were under contract with them, right? But they were all known, and still to this day are known to be independent contractors. So in their contract, you're an independent contractor when they were ready to fire you. But when they weren't ready to fire you, you couldn't do nothing that they didn't approve. And this is where personally me, hold on. So this is where personally me, and I'm gonna do this just for the sake of conversation. I don't like to, but now when you bring in an AEW, right? You can be a contracted professional wrestler and get called a wrestler, but that's another conversation for another day. And you're contracted to AEW, but Tony Khan allows you, if they're not using you, or even if they are using you, you can go outside and take bookings. You can go. He just mentioned Swerve. You can be a Swerve and go out there and get sponsorship deals with heavy headphones. You can go out there and cut records on your own time. You can go out there and take bookings. You want to do hardcore matches? You can go out there and do hardcore matches because a person like Tony understands the value of the person that he's sending out to the world that is going to bring that attention back to his home product.
All the way to the beginning, right? When Hulk Hogan was doing all these side shit TV shows and movies, right? Sergeant Slaughter's a fucking character in G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was getting that bread. That was his bread. He's still probably getting paid off of that more than he's ever gotten paid off of WWE.
So that's where the evolution of it's just like when I just mentioned the 360 deals. These artists, you go out there and all right, you sign a record contract and they do all the promotions and all these things for you, right? You do all of that, right? But then you can go out there and book your shows and you get your show money. Evolution
Or me, I think money.
Yes. Hold on, Tyrone. So Evolution said, hold on a second. These people are making all of this money while we're still under contract. We can put them in contracts so we can get a piece of that too. So where we're not losing. Hence what the WWF to the E did.
Come back, they brought another set of fans with them.
You're right, but again, capitalism and greed kicks in. And you're a contracted person under me. I can get a piece of that too because because they can actually rightfully say you didn't get that booking before the WWE label was there.
Facts.
So,
but you didn't get them extra 2,000 fans after I went out and did my thing.
Exactly. And that's where it translates into that might translate into your pay in a pay-per-view. But that's it. And that's the difference in this shit. To where again, go ahead, Tyrone. Go ahead.
No, I thought I'm waiting for you to. I'm waiting.
Go ahead.
TJ, the reason why Sergeant Slaughter was in G.I. Joe and Hulk Hogan was able to do all that stuff is because Titan Sports owned the name Sergeant Slaughter, and Titan Sports owned the name of Hulk Hogan. So when Hulk Hogan did anything under Hulk Hogan, Titan Sports got paid off of that. If Sergeant Slaughter did anything under Sergeant Slaughter, Titan Sports got paid off of that. So if Sergeant Slaughter would have been in G.I. Joe as Malcolm Butler, WWE wouldn't have let him do that because they can't make no money off of Malcolm Butler. You know what I mean?
So it's always been a thing. It's always been a thing.
Owned the name. Titan Sports owned
that
Hulk
makes
Hogan's
sense.
name.
That makes
so
sense.
anything Hulk Hogan did as Hulk Hogan, they got paid too. Anything Sergeant Slaughter did as Sergeant Slaughter, they got paid too. That's why The Rock started using, before when The Rock first started doing movies, you notice they called him The Rock. Then after a while, they started calling him Dwayne The Rock in quotations Johnson because he realized that if he used his regular name, he didn't have to give WWE a cut.
He's giving up licensing money and fees.
Yes.
Okay, that makes perfect
sense. All that it all ties into
with that. I get that. They're protecting their brand with that. But go out and get your bread, though. You know what I'm saying? Go out and get your bread and bring back people, more casuals like myself, to the small screen. You know what I'm saying? Or to shit that I wouldn't have thought about now. What? Oh, he's wrestling tonight on a pay-per-view? Nah, let me check this dude. You know what I'm saying?
So anybody listening, don't get it twisted. You best believe that, yes, when I mention the AEW, Tony's got to sign off on things also. It does happen that way. The difference in today's times and the way now is you can visually see the level of control on the WWE brand. You can see the level of control. They're going to pick and choose what they think is right, where you can be like, hey, this is what I want to go do. Okay, cool. You know, a lot of the times it looks like, okay, cool. But then there's times where, like, again, if we were to restart a wrestling podcast and want to try to get some AEW talent, we got to send in a written request to say, hey, is this okay? Or we can send in a written request to a talent and then they'd be like, yo, we got to check with and then they do their due diligence and then come back. Right. So there is still a level of decision making, but the optics is visually, it looks like they still get the right to do so it goes to, like, even when people say, oh, we haven't seen this person and that person in a long time, it's only because you're choosing to stay stuck to what that product is delivering to you. Where if you were a fan of a person, you would go and check out what they're doing individually. I'm a big fan.
It's like being LeBron James. You're a fan of LeBron James. So you're going to follow LeBron James.
Right.
And all he does, no matter where he goes and what he does, you're going to be a fan of him.
I was going to say,
a fan of the team or just the NBA. That's what
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of Nyla. I'm a big fan of Nyla Rose. She's a trans wrestler who was former AEW Women's Champion. All that. She hasn't been on AEW TV a lot, but I know she's been working Japan. I know she works independent shows. Because if you're a fan
of the wrestler,
if you're a fan, and this is where we say, us people with logic, we say, don't stick with just a brand.
Right.
You stick and support the wrestlers, the performers, or the
Right.
WWE's case, the superstars, which again, they don't translate to the name superstars. You can go do your homework on the legal reasons on why Vince started calling them superstars. Half of them are not superstars. The superstars are the 1% of what they have. The names
Right.
that you know, the names that the casuals know.
Right.
And with all that being said, you motherfuckers got me to talk about the WWE when I didn't really want to. This is all off of Tyrone. This is all off of Tyrone and I's argument.
We hit the shot.
This is all off of Tyrone and I's argument about the knowledge of
This was
what we
good, though.
love. Yes, it
I
was.
like
It was.
like it.
So
I just want to jump in what Dan was just saying about like following the stars, right? One thing that I've always preached on UWO was the fact that I never gave a damn about the promotions. I always gave a damn about the performers because I'm there to support them. The machine, Stone Cold said it best. I'm a cog on the wheel. The moment I get rusty and I stop working properly, they're gonna pull me out and throw another cog in there. That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying?
That's life.
That it is.
Right.
It's life.
But
And
also
for me-
too, if you go to the machines though, like you can be picky about the machine you like because you might not go out there and get a fucking 1970 Pinto, but you might want that freaking 2010 Benz. You know what I'm saying? Like you might get the car that works better.
Legend, you know what I'm saying? You want that
Right,
legend,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
and like,
Right.
and I was gonna say, like, a good example is a guy like Seth Rollins, right? I followed this guy's career prior to WWE when he was in IWA, when he was in Ring of Honor, and all that stuff, right? I will still to this day say that Seth Rollins is one of the top 5 best wrestlers in the world. However, the company he works for limits the shit out of him. Just imagine Michael Vick only being a pocket quarterback.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it's like I know how good he really is, but he is
Right.
restrained to just staying in the pocket.
I associate this with rappers who make better mixtapes than their albums because the company will only let you do something because they want you to get across to a certain type of consumer, right?
Yep.
Where if you really want to hear this man shine, go listen to his mixtapes and listen to all the features he's on and him killing it. The
We
albums
just
are
talked
ass.
about that with Jadakiss.
We just
Yeah.
talked about this.
I will throw Joe Buttons out there. I've always been a Joe Buttons guy, and I
Right.
will always, but I will
Right.
always say it's the mixtapes.
Right.
It's the
Lloyd
mixtapes.
Banks. Lloyd
Saint
Banks
Banks, yeah.
is a mixtape
God.
king. God,
Yeah.
he's ridiculous.
Fab, your
his
favorite.
albums.
Fab.
Fab is a mixtape.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Fab. That's a
Legend.
good example.
He's the best. He's the best example because his albums are so ass, and you're just like, why?
Because they're
studio-
commercial.
KBOLO.
Because they're commercial. He has to make
Right.
commercial hits.
Right.
He's
has
not
to
making
make
shit for the
crossover
streets.
hits. Right. Right. The white kids in Connecticut are not listening to the mixtapes. You understand what I'm saying? They're listening to what's on the radio. And if you make it on the radio, you've made it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some of your favorite rappers don't get the light they deserve. But we appreciate them in that sense. And if they're real MCs, they know who their real fans are, and that's not going to bother them. They're going to continue to do what they've been doing. You understand what I'm saying? G-Rap will never be a commercial success. He's a legend in hip-hop. Nobody will question that. But when you get G-Rap on a feature or on a mixtape, good God, hide the children.
That
You know what I'm
reminds me.
saying?
That reminds me of all the shit I see on TikTok with streams where they're like the top 10 greatest rappers of all time, and guess who they all have as their number one right now?
Drake.
Yup. I scroll right past that shit. I'm like, I ain't
Because they're speaking to a different generation. Let's
and
keep
TJ,
that like that.
TJ, that's
But-
the best comparison to professional wrestling.
Yeah, I
That
get
that
it.
legitimately is the best comparison
But
to
also-
professional
I
wrestling.
get it.
But then it's defendable because also if you do a criteria for rap,
Yes, Drake is number one. Drake is number one. We get it.
Drake is number one. Like no matter how you do the criteria, Drake
For
is
right
number one.
now, maybe. For right now, Criterion collection wise, maybe. But TJ, you just spoke to exactly again. You spoke exactly to what I was trying to describe out there, and
Yeah.
why we can't say most, when a lot of the times it all depends on your perspective, and it's not always a most situation. It's
Right.
some people are my favorite word, hip hop lazies. The hip hop lazies are going to be the ones to promote a Drake and all that because they can easily access all his shit. But the people who
Yeah.
love it know where to go get the shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when it comes to
It's
wrestling
also
fandom.
on the individual because you got to go down the rabbit hole, right? Like you hear
Yes.
something, you're like, you want to hear something more, and then 3 hours later, you done heard like the dude's damn discography. You're like, why? When did I miss this? Why did I miss it? And then you go, oh, I know why.
Didn't I just say I didn't realize Homeboy Sandman had released an album this year, and because I'm a fan of his. Something triggered me to go listen to his music. Actually, and I'll say it again. I was playing Battletoads, and there was a level in Battletoads that was like, oh shit, playing Name That Sample, and I went back to his one of his favorite albums, and that song The Rain. And then I showed my daughter because she heard me playing it, and I said, "Yo, check this out." And then it was just like, okay, let me go back down my boy's rabbit hole because I'm a fan of his. Because you have to have that inside you,
right? That always triggers me. I'll hear a song or a remix, and I'm like, "Oh shit, I know where this came from." Then you go down the rabbit hole of why you haven't heard this artist anymore, and you're like, "I know they had to release something." Boom, a whole list of shit comes up, and you're like, whoa.
And that's the difference. That's just the difference in fandoms when it comes to all of this shit. I will never say Tyrone is a casual. He's an unfortunate, abused WWE representative, but he is not a casual. We already, yes, we certified that. You have battered wife syndrome for the WWE. Just own it. It's okay.
I'm in an open marriage.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah, we'll give you that. You are in an open relationship with the WWE, but it's so open that they punch you in the fucking eye and black both your eyeballs, and you still come back.
I can leave for 2 weeks, don't fuck on AEW, and then WWE apologizes, and I can come back home.
They don't apologize. You come back in saying, "What's for dinner?"
And on the way home, he gets some quick sloppy toppy from Battleground.
Listen,
there you go.
Tyrone be in front of the cops and be like, please believe me. Please believe me.
When I go to AEW, I fuck on them. Once they can't pay my cell phone bill, I gotta go home.
It said, "Hey, WWE, I need new tires. Fuck you and your tires. Ride ball." Yes, sir. You can ride. I can ride ball tires for another week.
No,
I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time.
No, I just don't get tires from AEW, and then I come back home. See, that's
all
what
right.
I'm saying.
Abusive relationship. So another abuse. So we're gonna talk about another abuser that Tyrone wanted to talk about real quick, and that's Freddy Krueger and the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. And the only reason why I said it like that, Tyrone, because again, as we were talking pre-show to try to just straighten this out to see how we're gonna talk about it, I had to look up Freddy once again because I knew I was like, are we really getting excited for a child predator? But no, he's not just a child predator. He was a child killer from the original 84 movies. But then, as it says here, the 2010 remake explicitly confirms he was a chomo. So why do we want chomo movies back?
Hold on. The 2000
that was never in the original movie.
You're not.
It said in 2010.
Yeah,
I'll bring it back up.
The 2010 movie is not associated in any way whatsoever with the original films. They made a separate decision to decide to make him that. And I don't value that at all. I watched the 2010 film. Nobody that's a fan of A Nightmare on Elm Street values that film at all. That film is not canon to the Nightmare on Elm Street story at all. It's a whole separate entity in itself. That film was a remake. and it's a whole separate entity. When we're talking about the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, we're not talking about that film. And throughout the
He's
whole
still a child
franchise,
predator. He went and killed
he was
children.
never that. He was never that. Yeah, he was a child murderer, but we watch murderers all the time. You know what I'm saying?
So is Jason. So is
right. They all murdered children.
Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying? They all killed kids. You know what I'm saying?
But the 2010 thing decided.
I just wanted to rub it in.
The 2010 movie decided to add the pedophile thing into it because Freddy was a little freaky. He got a little freaky in the later versions of the movies. He's talked a little freak shit. But let's be clear though. This is what I always say to people. They be mad because Freddy Krueger says little freak shit. They go, oh, he's a predator. He's saying freak shit, right? But in the original Nightmare on Elm Street, Tina was the first person that got killed. She was fucking. So it's like, y'all want to talk about Freddy being freaky, but these people are having sex in the movies. So it's like, they're fucking.
You know who could have caught all those? You know who could have caught all those guys? Chris Hansen.
Yo.
There you go. Right here. Let's have a quick discussion.
But
Chris Hansen would have got all of them.
Right? A nightmare to catch a predator. But go ahead, why are we talking about this, Tyrone?
The fifth time I've been on Elm Street this week.
The Nightmare on Elm Street franchise has been going since that remake came out, and the whole story was that the estate wanted too much money for the rights to the story. So now Paramount came out with this new division of Paramount where they're going to do horror films, and for some reason I don't know why Paramount got the rights from the Craven estate to the Nightmare on Elm Street. And then Warner Brothers went back to New Line and was like, New Line, I thought you had rights too. And New Line was like, yeah, hold my beer because we have rights too, because after the first 3 movies, Wes Craven got out of it and we kind of own some rights too to the film. So Warner Brothers owns all the international rights so they can distribute internationally. Paramount got the rights to distribute in the United States, and Paramount's got the rights to the story. So now we're in a situation where Paramount says they want to do a Nightmare on Elm Street story and make a new movie, and Warner Brothers is saying, hey, they want to make a new Nightmare on Elm Street too, and they want to restart the franchise. So instead of all of these companies, New Line, Warner Brothers, and Paramount coming together to restart the franchise, they're saying, hey, go ahead and make your Nightmare on Elm Street movie, and we're going to make our own. And I'm like, fucking insane to do when all you got to do is just come together, come to an agreement, and make a good film, bro.
Ty. They stole exactly what Sony did. We're gonna make a movie about Spider-Man villains without Spider-Man. What kind of dumb shit is that, bro? On top of that, the movies were straight trash. On top of that, all of them shits was trash. So how are you gonna make? Nobody wants to see the backstory of a villain without the main protagonist he's going after. Because these people have legitimate beefs with the main character. How are you just going to have him battle all these side people that nobody's ever heard of before?
Well, what really happened with Sony was this. Sony said, we got the rights to Spider-Man. We're going to make our own Spider-Man movie. So they made The Amazing Spider-Man. After the Raimi trilogy, they made The Amazing Spider-Man, and they made The Amazing Spider-Man Part 2. And that's when Disney said, yo, both of those movies were trash. Y'all don't know how to do fucking Spider-Man. We want Spider-Man over here for the MCU. Let's make a deal, and we'll make a deal with y'all so that we can show y'all how to do Spider-Man right. Sony said, okay, fuck it. We don't know how to do Spider-Man right. We'll make that deal. And then Sony tried to cash in on them still owning some of Spider-Man shit.
So I mean, so for us to be even talking about this, so the drama for you, because you are a Freddy fan, so obviously you don't want the 2 properties to go, because this is exactly you said Spider-Man, I thought about Incredible Hulk. People didn't like the Ang Lee ones in the beginning, and then they came back later and they made better ones, you know. This is again where 2 separate properties are going to take a character and go 2 different angles. One can keep the Chomo aspect up. The other one can keep the old school aspect up. to be honest with you, and I mean, my only final point on this is it's you, the fan, that chooses which direction you choose to support. That's all.
So let me
It
say
goes back
this.
to what we. It goes back to what we just talked about with the pro
Right.
wrestling WWE talk.
Let me say this. If one of them puts out a better product and clearly makes way more money than the other one, shouldn't be like, oh, you know what? Let's just jump on this one, get our cut without even having to do all the work. Because we're gonna make the same money whether we do the work or we don't. Obviously, we put money into this shit and it was at a loss. Let's just say, hey, sign off, cut us a check, and when the shit comes out, everybody eats. That would be like the most logical, common sense thing to do, I guess. But like all
Wait,
sense
I-
is common. So
I'll throw this to you, Brian, because maybe this could be it. You and Brian, you and Tyrone answer this, and then we could go on to the next thing. How about they have the Wes Craven estate approve scripts? They both submit. Be like, when they both submit, let the Wes Craven estate approve a script, but
Yeah.
within that, they all have to agree to work with each other. Like, all right, we'll go.
But
We
that's after
lose,
they
we'll hold our end
script.
if
They
they
say,
approve the script.
Whatever script they approve, you guys have to work with each other. And
Now,
that's it.
That would be the most fair thing. Out, to
Right.
just to give my answer, that would be the most fair thing. But we're talking about capitalism. So what's your points of view?
Well,
Go ahead,
I-
Brian. I'll let you go.
Well, I was just gonna say, I'm like, unfortunately, right now, and trust me, I agree with that. That's actually the most logical and common sense thing I would have done with. I would have, like you said, brought both scripts to the Craven family and see which one they agree with. But right now, we're in a situation where, companies are trying to merge with each other, and this company wants to work with this company, but they don't want to work with that company, and all of these companies are starting to unite, and this is the reason why we had these laws in effect, so shit like this didn't happen. And
Right.
to me personally, I haven't watched Freddy in years, so if I was to go with something, I'd probably go with the non-Chomo film, because that's not what I remember Freddy as. I remember him as just like the psycho killer who haunts you in your dreams, coming after you and murders you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
the whole child pedo thing, whatever. I never understood that aspect of it. I heard those rumors years ago too, and I was just like, when the hell did this happen? So for me, I probably wouldn't even want to see that movie. I'd be like, yo, give me the Freddy that's out here murdering motherfuckers. Like, that's the guy I want. That's the story I want to see.
That's the wrong people in the room, Brian. That's
Yeah.
the wrong people in the room. sir.
Someone's booking this shit the wrong way.
And side note, real side note too, the irony, Tyrone, of Paramount and Warner Brothers being in a battle again when we just talked wrestling and WWE. I guess I separate the two. Paramount Peacock is under Paramount, right?
No, they're two
No,
separate.
that's Universal.
Okay.
NBC
So
Universal.
my bad. So it's wrong companies then. My bad. My point's scrapped because I thought Paramount, Peacock, and all that stuff was together, and WWE was under Peacock at one time, and
no. I
Warner
know that
Brothers.
because
Warner
worked at
Brothers is
Universal,
AEW.
Yeah.
and all Universal
But
is
that-
under one umbrella.
Yeah. I just got it out my brain, but I was wrong. Go ahead, Tyrone.
See, and I'm glad you brought up the script thing, because here's the bigger issue. Here's the problem with Warner Brothers. Paramount deal with the Craven estate is that they're going to make a film based on Wes Craven's original 1984 Nightmare on Elm Street script. So they're making the film. They already have the script, because the Craven estate agreed for Paramount to have the rights to do the movie if they use Wes Craven's original 1984 script. So they're making a direct remake of the original movie, and they're using the original script without what New Line Cinema did. So Paramount agreed to take Wes Craven's original script that he wrote and use that as the future movie. That's how they got the estate to kind of get off of it. And New Line Cinema doesn't want to do this because New Line Cinema was the ones who agreed to distribute the Chomo movie. And so now, if New Line wants to jump on board, they have to eliminate that. They have to take that out.
First of all, something's
Okay,
wrong
so
with
this-
somebody in the writers' room to agree to put the Chomo shit
Right.
in there in the first place.
Right.
What are you thinking about, my guy?
Yeah.
We need Chris Hansen on your ass. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
they-
Big facts. Big facts.
They thought
But this-
here's why they put the Chomo shit in there. I'm gonna tell you why they did it. Because Freddy's an old story, an old entity, right? And when they brought back the Halloween shit, it didn't go over well. People were like, "Yo, it's kind of corny." People were like saying bad things about the new Halloween shit, right? So when they said, "Hey, we're gonna do Nightmare on Elm Street," they were like, "It's the same old story. It's the same old story. How can we change it up? How can we make it more modern?" And right now, in this day and age, and in the world today, I'm sorry, but in 2010, pedo shit was more upsetting. It was coming to the forefront more. They had the Chris Hansen shit.
Right.
There was a lot of pedo shit that was going on that was upsetting the people. It was more in the forefront, and they thought that would be a good idea to put that in there to modernize it and to make people hate Freddy even more. And it backfired on them because the fans were like, "Yo, we don't want him to be a fucking child
So-
molester." You know what I
I
mean?
say just so with no disrespect to the conversation, this you just actually simplified it in your previous statement. All we got to do is ride with the one that was the original, and that's it. There's honestly, like I said, with no disrespect, there's really no discussion in this. You just laid it out
You know
for
what,
us
man?
that if one group is making a remake of the original, though I know most people out there, and I'm gonna say this: most people are tired of the remake. Give us something new. Give us something original. But when it comes to these two sides of Freddy Krueger, yeah, let's give I would prefer an updated version of the original style than the next style.
And I agree because you know what? There's a generation that don't know about Freddy Krueger. So if you want to bring it
Right.
back, you got to bring it
Right.
back to the original.
But you
Don't
know,
start changing shit up
And
and
it-
trying to make it. You can make the old shit new. They did the same shit with Pennywise. The
Yeah.
Pennywise shit was dope.
well,
The Pennywise shit is dope.
here's the thing,
Why
though.
can't they do
It goes
like
back.
that?
It goes back to the hip hop lazies. It's not like you can't go get the original. That's what again,
Aliens
as a
is the
creative
perfect
brain.
franchise. Aliens is a perfect franchise of sticking to somewhat the original and modernizing it and keeping the story going. Why can't they just do that?
because
It's
you
the
know what's
same
hard.
thing, but you
You know what's hard about the Nightmare on Elm Street that makes it different from it and makes it different from a lot of things is that the original was so innovative for its time that it's hard to get that same magic. Whereas the It thing, if y'all really go back and watch the It miniseries, because it wasn't even a movie, it was miniseries, it was terrible kinda. So it was easy for them to revamp it and add some shit because the original wasn't that great. It was scary at the time, but nothing really happened. So the stuff that they did with the new one kind of spruced it up. Whereas it was hard to spruce up something that was already that innovative in the first place. You know what I mean?
it's
was easy
innovative
to
to
do.
the young kids who haven't seen it before, though. We're talking 30, 40 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? There's an entire generation of people that born in the 2000s, 99 and beyond, that don't know shit about Freddy Krueger.
So
And
that right there,
could be a whole new story right there.
and that right there is where we'll end this to say, if y'all want to see the originals, just ask Tyrone to borrow the VHS tapes, and he got you.
DVD and Blu-ray. I got you.
He
Hold
got
up.
you. You gotta see the originals. You gotta pop a tape or two.
I'm sorry. When I first watched that Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street, I was shook as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
And I watched it on HBO when it came out. I didn't even go to the movies to see that shit. I waited for it to come on cable, and it still had the same effect. And you know that sweater, the hat, the 1-2 Freddy's coming for you, the whole shit, bro, was fucking mind blowing, bro. It was
I wasn't allowed to
You
see
wasn't
the
trying to go to
movies.
sleep.
Nah, B, it was crazy. It was
It-
crazy. But
Here y'all can laugh.
modernize it to now and make that story applicable to today's time. Get Jordan Peele on the script. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Get some of
what?
these innovators, bro. Let
Well,
somebody.
here's how you can laugh. I was allowed to see Jason, though we wasn't allowed to see Freddie when I was younger. But yeah. But anyway,
Hey,
all right. So I want that. All right, go ahead.
TJ, I got a podcast episode called Unappealing, and you need to listen to that because it's about Jordan Peele
You
being
need to
garbage.
invite me on that one. You need to
Jordan
invite me
Peele
on
is
that one.
garbage. Go listen to my podcast. He's garbage. He's crap.
You don't like black people in the league. You don't know anything about his
Oh my
quarterbacks.
God. Just listen to
But
my
anyway.
episode and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Anyway, it's time to have some fucking fun now. I'm tired of arguing. Even though we're gonna argue about this one. Do you want to start football or basketball?
Football.
Brian, you pick. You the guest.
Football.
You pick.
Yeah.
Well, you're not a guest, but
It's football
Yeah, I was
season.
about to
It's
say.
football season.
okay.
I
So
don't know about this basketball thing you're talking about this year.
so what we're gonna do is 5. I'm just
Them
gonna,
lips is
my favorite
closed.
number. My favorite number. We're just gonna say 5. But anyway, I'm sure y'all been seeing it on the internet. 82-0, the basketball one where you try to make a team that you think could possibly go 82-0. I found one for football also. I think did I show the right screen? Come on now. I had my computer on ice this whole time and now it's running slow. Wrong screen. Okay, it should be coming up. Nope. Let me fix it. Okay. But yeah, so there's these apps online. 82-0, and as I found for football, 17-0. Is try to build the perfect season. So what it does is, as I'll click play daily challenge, right? So now, as you see here, we got to pick from the Denver Broncos and pick a position. We're going to fill out all of these positions, which is quarterback, running back, wide receiver, 1, 2, tight end, front 7 on defense. I think on offense, front 7 on defense, and then DBs. So, but we have to pick it from the team that it randomly gives us.
Okay.
So, Brian, you're first up.
Oof.
From what position? You could pick from any position. We got to go Denver Broncos.
Damn. Can we go DB?
Okay. I think I know where you're going.
All right, well, say it.
Champ Bailey.
Yes, sir.
It should
That's
give me
easy
the.
one right there, sir.
Yeah.
That's an easy
Oh,
one.
actually, my bad, because it has to be a DB. Now we have to follow the year thing.
Oh,
So it is actually
95.
says
Ooh.
pre-95.
Ooh, shit.
So you sure you want to stick with DB?
395.
Oh, no, because I really wasn't a Denver fan back in 95, prior to 95. So,
All right, so let's do this. Let's do
All
this. Let's start over. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, actually. Okay. All right, we'll pick a team that is none of us are fans of.
okay.
We'll be the
You gonna
Cleveland
take
Browns.
Cowboys?
Damn,
That's even worse.
Well, no, we are the Cleveland Browns. Well, yeah, first team, we're the Cleveland Browns. So now pick a position.
That's easy.
All right, listen, you can go first on this one then.
I'm just gonna take Myles Garrett. What year does it say?
No year. Let me see.
Then it's Myles Garrett.
Let me see. Oh no, it's not giving Myles Garrett.
Oh, now it's hard.
So this was easy, right?
Well, I was going to say Myles Garrett. That was the easy pick. But now there's the Browns. I mean, I don't want to take a quarterback from the Browns. I don't remember a good running back. Jim Brown was the running back.
Yes.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, Jim Brown.
Okay. There we go. We're locking it in. Locking it in. All right, TJ, Carolina Panthers.
Ooh, best Carolina Panthers. Hold on, I got you. Give me 1 second.
It let me. Oh no! See now it put pre 95, so there's no quarter. You can't pick quarterback here.
Yeah.
Now there's wide receiver. You can go 95 to 2009, or there's an open pick. Or tight end.
The wide receiver is Steve Smith Jr.
So you want to go with that?
Yeah, that's easy.
That's senior, not junior.
Senior. Lock it in. Brian, Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh.
Pre 95 on the quarterback. It says. Tight end 2010s later. Everything else is wide open.
You gotta go. You gotta go Chomo. You gotta go Chomo and talk about or Bradshaw.
Yeah, I mean Terry Bradshaw for QB.
That's what you. That they smart. No, you don't have to. Everything that's open, we got wide receiver too. Yeah, because we could end up with a better team.
Don't take a quarterback.
Than Pittsburgh at quarterback.
All right. Shit.
That wide receiver.
You can take a defensive back.
I mean, yeah, D-back. Let's go, Troy.
Yeah, Palomalu.
Yep.
That's what I did earlier. All right. Indianapolis. I'm Peyton Manning.
There's a better quarterback.
What?
This is. It actually didn't give me him. It actually didn't give me him.
Wow.
Because it's still pre-95. Pre-95, I think.
That's disrespectful. You take Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, Marvin Harrison. Dan's froze.
Oh.
I think.
Oh, there he is. He's back.
Y'all there?
Yeah.
Harrison.
Computer's getting hot.
He wasn't there pre-95 though.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
too.
Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all hear me? I don't hear y'all.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go. If y'all hear me or not, I'm gonna go wide receiver Marvin Harrison.
Yep.
Well, that's what we told you to do. So
now, Brian, it's on you.
Ooh, Bengals. Ooh, shit.
You gotta go O-line. What's that dude's name for the Bengals or the O-line?
What's his name? Big dude. I can't. I have him in Madden all the time. I can't think of his name.
Anthony Munoz.
Munoz. Yep. Munoz.
Shit, he's their best player of all time.
Dan's frozen. No, he's not. Joe Burrow is their best player of all time.
Anthony Munoz.
It's Joe Burrow. It's Joe Burrow.
Anthony Munoz.
I can't hear y'all. Keep going. I gotta refresh.
Well, you gotta type in Anthony Munoz. So
Munoz.
Yo, Joe Burrow is the best Cincinnati Bengal of all time. What are we talking about here?
You remember Corey
better
Dillon
than Chad Johnson
or Chad
or AJ Green?
I can't hear y'all now neither.
TJ, who's your mama?
Hey, don't just like, who's Rosada, man? Who's Rosada, bro?
I have to say it like that. Great name can never. Do me a favor. Spell the name.
H-O.
All right, I'm back. Let me put it back. Or what you gonna put? Who's your mama?
No, we're going with Munoz.
Anthony Munoz for the line.
Yep.
Oh, offensive line. Okay.
Lisper got disrespected. We buried Joe Burrow.
Quickly.
No, let me see. What the fuck?
Hey, don't forget about Andy Dalton was there too. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna throw
the Red Rocket.
Yeah, Red Rocket.
Why is it not giving me offensive line?
Try front 7A.
I did.
He was there before 95.
Yeah. Well, he's a pick anyway, so.
Yeah.
It's not coming up. I think this is all defense.
Try A&T.
I did. Antoine Odom.
Oh, who the hell?
What the hell is that? And that's not even pre-95.
Yeah.
No, it's not even given pre-95.
Shit.
So
I
we
honestly
might
can't
be
think of a
stuck
tight
with.
end.
We might be
I mean,
stuck
Willie
with quarterback.
Anderson. Can you put Willie Anderson in as a part of the front seven? He was an offensive tackle. Jamal Anderson. Wow. He's a
Wait,
Falcon.
on the front seven?
Type in Willie. Reggie Williams.
Reggie Williams.
Who the fuck is that?
Do I hit pick for me?
Might as well,
Yeah.
All right. Dan Wilkinson. All right. Dallas Cowboys, Tyrone, your second team.
Oh, he's not even here.
Who? Who's not here?
Tyrone.
Oh. So go, TJ. Oh, wait,
Troy
no,
Aikman.
he's here. He's here. Hold on. He hear me. Hold on.
Oh, he's back. There we go.
Your
Yeah.
second team, Tyrone, Dallas Cowboys.
Dallas Cowboys my second team. What do we got left? Do we got defensive back left?
No, we
No.
already got DB. We got
got
quarterback, tight
another
end, and
seven.
line.
Tight end, then I guess we gotta take the Moose. Right?
Oh, see. That worked. Charles Haley worked. You want to take
Charles
Moose
Haley.
Johnson?
I thought we didn't have. Yeah, I'm taking Moose Johnson.
No, we have a second defensive line spot.
Oh, well, yeah.
What was his
Haley
first
then.
name?
Who,
It said
Charles?
2010 or later.
Yeah.
Oh, 2010 or later
For the defense.
for tight end.
Tight end.
2010 or later for tight
You-
end?
For tight end.
You gotta go with your man.
And we can't go back to Charles. We can't take Charles Haley neither?
Mm-hmm.
All right, take Haley then.
Here you go, Dan.
TJ. No, it's TJ's pick. I'm going
All
to give him this
Randall fucking Cunningham. Randall Cunningham.
Yo,
one. My nigga.
we fucked up.
Nah.
You are bugging. You don't like black quarter. Oh, Tennessee Titans 2000. Who the fuck was their tight ends? See, I don't know Tennessee. This is where we need the general, Mike Patton on this.
I'm not hating on black quarterbacks. I'm saying that we could have got a
I gotta
better
look up-
quarterback than Randall Cunningham.
There ain't no way. From
There ain't no
before
better quarterback than
They
Randall Cunningham?
ain't got much for tight end.
95?
Pick. That's pick for me, dogs.
Yeah.
That's a pick for me.
All right, I gotta look. I have to look this up.
I looked it up. There ain't no tight ends on there. It's McNair, Henry, George, Moon, Curse.
That's quarterback. And Javon Curse was a end.
Eddie George was a running back.
All right, name.
Tight end.
Tennessee tight ends of the last 20 years.
This team ain't winning 17 in a row.
No.
I'll tell you that right now.
Casey Kramer.
I ain't gonna lie, the offense looks good. It's just that
Oh,
the defense and offensive line I'm a
Oh,
little shaky on.
Yeah. Jim Brown ain't gonna get enough blocking.
oh, oh.
Did he need it though?
No, but I mean it helped.
Ben stop. You know what? All right, let's see. Let's crumple Frisker with this team. Not the worst. This is playoffs, possibly division winner.
Yeah.
Did I lose
They're
y'all?
not gonna win the big
No, we're
game.
good.
They're
Oh,
not
no, I
gonna
don't.
win the big game.
Yeah.
They're not gonna win the big game.
Okay. You want to try another team to see if we can beat this one?
We
Or
should
do you want to
easily
go to
beat
the basketball one?
the basketball is too easy.
Yeah.
All right. Where's my phone? I'm gonna take it. I want to save this one. I want to save this one. Take a picture of it, and then we'll try another one. We'll try another one right now. Football.
They hindered us real bad with the years and
Pick
stuff.
all right. Tyrone, pick a team. Tyrone, pick a team to start with.
Detroit Lions.
Oh, okay. Play as the Lions. Okay. Easy. If you don't pick who should be number one, we fighting.
For me,
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna pick Dan Orlovsky at quarterback.
Oh my lord.
No, I don't think that. I don't think Barry Sanders.
Okay, because there was no other there was no other fucking pick.
No, you
There
don't
was
like
no
what's
Dan
number one.
Orlovsky at quarterback.
TJ, Philadelphia Eagles on you again.
Reggie
No.
White.
We got everything open.
Reggie White.
My man.
It's too easy, bro. I do this.
White.
I hate that I got Philly every fucking time, but okay.
Let's see.
Oh, that's easy.
Oh yeah, I was about to say.
Mark Super Duper.
Yeah, no.
All right.
That's on you.
Defense.
And I'll be right back. I gotta refresh again.
All
I
right.
gotta refresh again.
This is easy. D back. We're gonna go John Lynch.
Ooh, I thought you was going to go to linebacker.
I should have, but nah. We'll throw DB John Lynch.
All
He was
right,
a headhunter. He was a headhunter.
that linebacker was no joke, bro.
Yes.
Every time Dan goes out, he fucks me up too.
But you're right. But you could have put Rondé Barber up there as well,
True.
because Rondé did his damn thing. That whole defense was nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Tampa Bay got a bad rap
You had
for the early
Sapp.
2000s.
You got Sapp. You know what I'm saying, on the D line and shit like that. Like
Mhm.
their defense, they got a multitude of stars.
Ooh, actually, you know what? Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna bring you right back up, Tyrone.
All right. Actually, yeah, you made a good point, TJ. We'll go defense. Actually, no, wait. We already got Reggie. No, Reggie's. All right.
We're looking for dominance, yo.
All right. So, yeah, let's go Warren Sapp.
Oh yeah.
Hell
This
yeah.
defensive line is scary as fuck already.
Yeah.
Carolina Panthers.
And what do we got left? Wide receiver.
Wide receiver,
D-back.
1, 2, DB. See, there's no pre-95 DBs. Tight
So
end.
can I pick Luke Kuechly?
No
defense.
defense left.
Yeah.
Oh, it's no D. I thought you said it was DBs left.
No.
He's
The
a backer.
Panthers wasn't there before 95.
Yeah, that too.
Fuck.
We could have put him if we didn't put two dominant defensive linemen.
Yeah.
Panthers.
You got to go Steve Smith, man.
I know. I didn't want to, but
What's his name? Greg Olsen at tight end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take Olsen at tight end because that's what we was lacking last game. So I'll take Olsen at tight end.
First of all, this team right here is smoking that Cleveland Browns team already.
Easy.
For real. For real.
Easy. It's on you, TJ. Indianapolis Colts.
Can we do Edgerrin James at the RB?
Barry Sanders, nigga.
No, the Colts. Oh, so
Yeah, we
got
got wide receivers and DB back.
Harrison. Then we going Harrison.
We got the same wide
Let's get
receiver.
the 95. Let's get the 95 out of the way. Ooh, Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh.
They definitely had they had a couple of good wide receivers.
Who did they have at wideout in Jacksonville? This is where I'm not a historian on all teams. Shit.
Jimmy Smith. He led the franchise with 25,000 yards. and multiple playoff berths. No, 12,862 receptions, 12,000 receiving yards.
Jimmy
and
Smith,
67
Keenan
touchdowns.
McCardell.
Yeah,
I'll take Jimmy Smith.
Yeah, Jimmy Smith.
Wait.
was better than McCarthy.
What 2010 or later?
2010.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
he was
Kellen Cole.
What?
No,
These year time frames is throwing everything off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
let's see, because they probably got somebody now.
I mean, now it would be like what? Travis
Oh, what
Hunter?
sons? Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter's not a good wide receiver now.
Broncos DB pre-95. Brian again on you.
Champ Bailey.
Champ wasn't there.
Oh,
Champ wasn't there.
Atwater.
Lynch. Was Lynch there?
Oh
yeah,
wait,
Lynch was there.
nope.
Atwater. wide
395?
receiver?
Atwater was there.
Yeah, Steve Atwater.
That's what I
Yep.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
That
Oh, yeah,
defense
this
is
team.
stacked, boy.
16
defense-
and
16
one.
and 1.
Yeah.
That's
I blame
Super
Travis Hunter.
Bowl
I blame Travis Hunter.
He's the only weak link.
He's
Legit.
the only lowest rated guy on here.
We're gonna put him in the slot.
Yeah, son. Yeah, this second team beat their ass. Beat their ass. But now let's go. Let's try the basketball one. And TJ, you're up first. This one definitely should be easier, but again, time frames, y'all.
Mhm.
Time frames we gotta go by. Let's play 100% classic. All right, spin.
Spin that bitch. I don't even want to know. I don't even think the Hawks was around in the 60s.
The Hawks in the 60s?
No.
All right, you got to go Milwaukee of the 80s. Now, fortunately, this one
Oh, they actually give you
gives us
rosters.
players. Yes.
Okay.
So Terry Cummings, Marcus Johnson, Sidney Moncrief.
I'm going Sidney Moncrief, bro.
All right, so our point guard is gone. We're going to put him at point or shooting guard.
Okay.
Point guard or shooting guard. That's too late now. All right, spin for me. New York Knicks. Boston of the 2000s. Ooh, do I go Cybertron?
I'm going to judge you based on this pick.
Well, judge me all the way. I'm going Ray Allen at the 2. I need sure points.
Oh my God. That's
I
Over
put
Pierce?
Kevin Garnett at center. And yes,
Pierce?
yeah. Because we're just looking at Ray. Well, yeah,
Brian,
we're
he did
keeping
what you
Boston.
thought he wasn't going to do, Brian. He did what you wasn't going to do.
Listen, he already disrespected him on TikTok, so
I did not disrespect him.
I know. I was just busting.
Goodness, listen to the message. You know what? All right, you know what? For you, Brian, because you're my boy.
Yeah, I wouldn't even tell you to take Pierce. I'd tell you to take KG, but okay.
Nah, because we're gonna get a better power forward somewhere. I think.
All
I'll
right.
put PS at the small. It's on you now.
All right.
Houston in the 60s. Wow.
Elvin Hayes. That would have been my pick anyway.
That's
At center.
watch me get the Houston Rockets next for Tyrone. And it'll be center. OKC of the 90s. The X-Man, Ricky Pierce, Vinny Baker, Detlef Shrimp. Oh, this is all. You know what this is? This is the This is the Seattle Supersonics. So yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go Champs, bro.
Damn.
Kendall Gill, Hershey Hawkins. Come on now.
Perkins.
St. Perkins.
Terry Cummings.
Askew.
Ask you.
Damn, that's
David Barrows.
Willie Owens.
Cage.
Damn.
Son, this is our childhood right here.
I'm going to have to take Detlef at the small forward.
We gotta get a white man on the team. So
No, I'm
we,
just saying.
we gotta put him at power forward. We gotta put him at power forward.
Oh, okay. That's
All right,
messed up.
and it's back
I
on
don't know how
TJ.
many games this team is winning. I don't know how many games this team is winning.
Charlotte of the 90s.
LJ
Shooting-
Graham, my mom, baby. Shooting guard.
Shooting
dude?
guard.
Eddie Jones. Give me
Eddie Jones.
baby.
Eddie Jones. Okay.
Eddie Jones. He's solid.
Solid
We're
16
going-
points.
Wow.
60.
22. That's
We're
better
going
than I thought.
22.
Yeah, Shrimp is holding us back, B. We
Hey, yo,
can't run.
Eddie Jones is holding us
Yeah,
back.
we can't run, B. We're a
Eddie
running
Jones
team,
is
bro.
holding us back.
Now you
too.
notice,
Actually-
Dan. You see who's carrying the team right now, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah. Elvin Hayes.
Elvin Hayes.
Elvin Hayes is cool to
Elvin
see. We can do a few more of these. I like this one.
I like
I like
this
this
one too.
one. Let's build another one. All right. It's on me. New Orleans.
Oh, BD, baby.
Oh,
You gotta go BD, man.
pause. There's a lot of damn.
AD. Wasn't he on the one?
Well, I want, but Monster Mash was a freaking.
Yeah,
He
he was
was
a
a
problem.
bucket.
You need a floor general that can score.
That's what I'm thinking too. I'm going. I'm
Nah,
naming
go.
Chris
You know
Paul
what?
and P.
You
Diddy.
know what? You know what? I'm taking Baron Davis because Chris Paul, love you, come up short when we need you. Brian,
All right.
Dallas
Fuck.
in the
Oh.
20s.
There you go.
We
This is
just
easy.
Oh, I mean, I kind of want to go Luca
Yeah.
just based on the
Yeah.
stats. So yeah, put Luca at the 2.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's not easy. Kyrie would have been my pick, but it ain't my pick. Tyrone, it's yours. Memphis.
Woo!
Sharif Abdul, Brian Reeves,
Big
Otis
country.
Thorpe, Sam Mack,
Kenny Gaddison.
Memphis in the
Trevor
90s?
Wilkins.
Wow,
Wow, they went deep in the bag for that one.
for real.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Nah, just scroll to the top, man. It just gets worse.
Pete Chilcutt.
Who's up there? I can't take Memphis.
Sharif Abdul,
Raheem.
No.
Brian Reeves.
You got to put him
You
at
get
the
your white man on
small
the team?
forward.
Take Abdul Rahim, put him at the small forward, I guess. I mean, this is terrible. I'm getting terrible teams.
Okay.
Speaks to your character.
Hey, yo,
Washington in the
Now look what you got.
2010s, TJ. Antoine Jameson, Jabari Parker, Bobby Portis,
See what you got. Terrible.
Anthony Blakey,
Yeah, these niggas is trash.
Bojan Bogdanovic.
Man, that's
You
what
can
you
get,
get for talking
you can get
shit.
you can get one of the Morris twins, Nene, Marcin Gortat.
Yo, this team
Nah, man.
already
Scroll back
trash,
up.
bro.
Scroll back up, Dan. You got to give me Antoine
This team is trash.
Power at the top.
All right. And up to my favorite position. Come on, Knicks. San Antonio Spurs.
Ooh. There's
Okay,
only
this
one.
is easy answer.
Fundamental.
There's only one
There's
pick.
only one.
Fundamental. Is that the same fucking record?
No, we
No.
have 2 games. We have
We
2
won
Yeah,
games.
we have 2 games.
We won 2 more games.
Yeah.
Okay. God damn. Well,
I mean, this is a solid squad. They're balanced. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They're
Let me
balanced.
get a picture of this team.
Baron Davis might cancel out Luca. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the only thing right there.
All right, let's go with another one. I like this one.
Sorry, y'all. These motherfuckers are building a log cabin across the street from me.
Brian, Cleveland in the 70s.
Ooh.
Lenny Wilkins. Austin Carr. Walt Frazier.
That's what I'm looking at right now. It's either Lenny or Walt for me. Fuck.
Austin Carr was no joke, though.
Yeah.
Lenny Walt, man.
I'm gonna go Lenny only for the assists because he's gonna have to distribute that ball.
Portland in the 2000s. Tyrone.
Brandon Roy.
I like this one. This is tough.
Yeah.
The
That's actually-
This is-
Jailblazers.
Son, this is tough.
Here,
If Brandon Roy
Bonzi
stay
Wells,
healthy.
Darius Miles. Come on, Scotty.
Smith,
Big Nose
Derek
Pippen.
Anderson,
Nick Van Exel.
Van
I'm
Exel,
taking
Ron Dixon.
Scottie Pippen at the small forward.
You got to remember, this is that era, though. This ain't Bull Scotty Pippen.
Yeah, this is Portland, Scotty.
Portland
You
Scottie
taking-
is still solid, bro. What you talking about?
Okay. I'd have took Zach.
Zach
Yeah.
Randolph?
Golden State, TJ. This is
Oh, here
just.
we go. This ain't
I
even
mean,
right.
this
Come
is
on.
this ain't
Come
fun.
on, bro. Come on.
Light
I
skin-
don't even have to say nothing. I don't
Andrew
even have to
Wiggins.
say nothing.
Light skin United.
Donyell Marshall. That's what.
Dallas in the 2010s. Oh, give me
You
Dirk.
know, I'll say, the answer to that. All right. So
Harrison Barnes was no joke, but give me Dirk.
Harrison Barnes was a joke. Like, what are you talking about?
All right. So this is just automatically going to determine.
All right. And Toronto in the 90s
Oh,
Marcus.
man.
at center.
Camby. Gotta go Camby.
Yeah, I love Marcus Camby.
That fucks us up.
All right. Prediction 56.
Oh,
52.
52.
no.
30.
Bam!
Wow.
No.
That
Oh,
team
damn.
stinks.
I'm not even taking a picture of that team. Steph can't save that.
Wow. That's tough.
All right, Washington, Tyrone, 2010s. This is actually easy.
I don't know nobody from Washington 2010.
Oh, the names in here: Bradley Beal, Russell Westbrook, Kristaps, Anthony Davis, Kyle Kuzma, Jordan Poole, Trey Young.
I'm gonna take Kristaps Porzingis.
Okay.
Oh, power forward or center.
Power forward.
Oh. Russell Westbrook was the pick.
No, he wasn't. But Westbrook for Washington, garbage.
TJ, 90s. Atlanta Hawks.
Give me Dominique.
At the small. He's the only place he can go. Come on, Knicks.
It's
LA
position-
Clippers in the 70s. Wow.
World be
World
free
of
by
Mama.
McAdoo.
Yeah,
Some numbers.
I'm not even going through that. I'm putting World Be Free.
Absolutely.
Isn't that Lady B's ex-boyfriend?
Is it?
I think so. Brian. Golden State Warriors are the 10s. You got KD, Monte Ellis, Curry, Corey Maggette.
Let's throw KD at the shooting guard.
What?
Wow.
Smart
We can
pick.
do that? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
He
Shooting guard, bro.
he had small forward and shooting guard under his name.
Yeah. This one might be the one.
TJ, New York fucking Knicks is
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
This might be the one.
67-15. Let's
We got a dynasty though. We got a dynasty on this team.
took Patrick fucking to do it.
Let's go. We
I
winning
ain't gonna lie,
it
this is
all,
actually a
baby.
pretty good squad.
No. You and Dominique with Durant, it's over. It's over, bro.
Kristaps can get hurt on that team. We'll be all right.
Porzingis is solid, bro. He's in there.
Oh, shit.
No.
67-15. So far, that's our best team.
Come on, man. They winning more games than that.
Denver Nuggets in the
Alex
80s.
English, Dave Thompson.
Alex English
Or
don't sleep on
Kiki.
Alex English, bro.
I know.
What you
Kiki.
talking about?
Cleaver,
No.
Too, yeah.
In the 80s, no.
Well, Tomo wasn't there.
Kiki, though.
Kiki or Alex English, bro. David
I
Thompson was
know.
nice too, and he got mad hops.
Dude, I'll go Alex English.
There we go.
Right.
All right.
Orlando in the 2000s.
Thousands.
Ooh.
Ooh.
This is you got some good pickings
I
here.
mean, no, there really is some good picks in this one because
Ooh,
shit.
Dwight
Here you go.
Howard.
Steve Francis,
If we're
Rashad
getting
Lewis, Dwight Howard, Juwan Howard,
Dwight,
Grant Hill, Katino Mobile,
Hill?
Hito
Yeah.
Turkoglu, Ron Mercer,
Mercer,
Mike Miller. Like, yo, we read these names. Son, we read these names and yo,
all right,
How did-
all four is
how did
already
they-
taken, so
so shooting guard. T-Mac
really-
at the 2 is fine.
yeah, all right.
Unless you want to go somewhere else. It's your pick.
No, I'm
We can
debating because I like Dwight in the 2000s, but yeah, T-Mac is probably the best pick for a shooting guard
Cool.
because we can find a better center.
Hopefully.
Charlotte in the 2010s. Tyrone is getting all the picks. We got a great point guard, Kemba Walker. Shout outs to the Bronx. We got Al Jefferson, Steven Jackson, Gerald Wallace.
Yeah, I'm not getting all the picks. These are terrible.
Ray, that's what I mean by you getting all the picks. You getting all the teams that you don't want to pick from.
It's fucked up. Who else? Oh man,
This ain't hard.
Boris Diaw, DJ Augustine, Kwame Brown, son. Kwame Brown. Michael Jordan.
Not on my team. Not on my team.
Who's the top guy? What's the best guy? I don't know.
Al Jefferson.
I mean,
Steven Jackson. We could say we get it at Forsyth.
Howard to sign Al Jefferson, dogs.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I just got to take Jefferson. I'm not taking Steven Jackson.
You
What
want him at
position?
The 4 or the 5?
The 4. We could get a better center than that.
I love Tyrone. Got to get all the hard picks. New York Knicks of the '60s. TJ.
Jimmy
Willis
Reed up the center, baby. There's no question.
Knicks saving the day as always. And now I got to go point guard. Let's see what we got. Dallas in the 2000s. Oh,
Ooh, that's 2 tough ones.
Point guard? No, point guard. Yeah. I gotta go Steve Nash at the point. I wanted to pick Jason Terry, but at point guard, we gotta go with the former MVP. Still doesn't beat Patrick Ewing though.
Nope.
63-19.
Close.
Doesn't beat Patrick Ewing.
Oh.
Doesn't beat Patrick Ewing.
I don't want to play
I'm having
more.
too much fun. Nah. Chicago in the '60s, Brian. Have fun.
Oh Lord. I'm just gonna go based off stats. Shit.
Jerry
Let's go.
Sloan, baby.
Yeah, but you don't get.
You gotta go Bob Boozer, man. Ain't nobody on here.
Yeah, Bob Boozer at power forward.
Bob Boozer. This team stinks already.
Tyrone. Philadelphia in the '60s. Oh, Tyrone.
This is a layup.
Right here.
Tyrone.
Layup.
Right here.
What?
Will Chamberlain at center, nigga.
Philadelphia in the
Yes.
60s? Oh, I got to think about it. Is Will Chamberlain there?
Yeah, like that was a thought, TJ.
Yeah, I didn't even
Come on
want to do that.
You're
That was
gonna pick
corny.
Dolph Shays.
The Spurs in the 2000s, TJ. Tony Parker, Manu, Derek Anderson, Steven Jackson.
That's
Michael-
not actually that good.
Edu.
That's actually a bad pick.
Nah, give me Tony, man.
But he's not a good point. He's not good at point guard for this team.
What are you talking about?
Tony Parker
Well,
is
maybe-
not the best point guard we can
He's just
get.
gonna pass it to Will.
barely-
and Will's gonna
We
score
barely got a
60.
team. Right.
No.
Right.
Tony Parker is not that good of a point guard, bro, for what we doing.
Oh, Chicago in the 2000s.
Ben Gordon.
Jay
Small-
Rose,
small
Ben
forward.
Gordon, Tony Kukoc,
Louis
Kurt
Payne.
Hine. Yeah, that's where I'm going. Kurt Hine, fuck out of here. Jalen Rose. I'm putting him at the
See,
small
Jalen
level.
Rose is a bum too. This is a bad
Yeah.
team.
He's not, but okay.
He is.
All right, so I got shooting guard.
Golden State Warriors of the 70s.
Oh my God.
We're done. We're cooked.
We're cooked either way. So
We gonna win
okay, let's go
48
John
games.
Lucas. Why not?
We're
Fuck
winning
it.
48
Let's
games.
go John Lucas. Why not?
48
We're winning
games.
50, but we're not getting out of the second round.
63
Damn.
and 19. What?
That's
Will
bullshit.
Chamberlain is carrying the fuck out of this team. Oh Lord.
I put
Y'all
the
having
whole
too much fun with
team
this shit.
on my back.
Having too much fun with this one. I like this one. All right, Tyrone, you get a good pick now.
There you go.
Minnesota in the 2020s. Current day Minnesota. Well, not current day, but Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns, Julius Randle.
I'm taking Anthony Edwards. 100%.
Okay. You finally got a superstar name for you.
Yep, I did. Thank God.
New York Knicks of the 70s, TJ. The thing is wide open. Bob McAdoo, Walt Frazier,
Earl of Borough.
Willis Reed, Earl Monroe.
Give me Clyde though. Clyde played his best years on the Knicks.
Cal Prince suit and all. We'll take it. LA Clippers of the 70s. Ooh, Adrian Dantley.
Adrian Dantley.
I'll take Bob McAdoo. He's the best rated guy here. Power forward. I'm not putting him at center. Brian's pick. New Orleans Pelicans of the 2010s. Wow.
Nice.
Ingram. Jonas
Ingram.
Valanciunas.
Ingram is the easiest choice out of this.
What?
All right.
Yeah, small forward. Yeah,
Come on, Lakers for
we
Tyrone.
got size. We got size.
Phoenix of the 80s, Tyrone
Or
center.
center.
They
Oh,
ain't got nobody.
You
They
got
ain't got
nobody.
nobody.
this is, I don't care.
James Old Edwards.
Yo,
You better on
just chill.
Detroit.
Yeah, just take Olden. What the hell?
61 and 20 ton.
61?
Where it's B contender. All right. Lands back on TJ again. Utah Jazz of the 80s.
Oh no.
Give me the mailman at the power.
Show Malone.
Show
Yeah,
Malone.
Malone.
Nobody likes to talk about him and his
He always
16-year-old, right? Delivering in that young booty. Houston of the 2000s.
Oh, gotta go dream, baby.
Oh,
No, he's not there.
He wasn't there in the 2000s, was he?
Yao Ming.
You know what? For Queens, I should go run a Meta World Peace. My bad, but T Mac is available. You know what? I'm gonna put T Mac at the small this time.
World Peace.
Ryan gets Dallas of the 90s. Oh, Jim Jackson's a bad motherfucker.
Chris
Oh my.
Gatlin,
Jackson.
Derek Harper.
ooh.
Rolando Blackman. He's a bad brother too. Derek Harper, Sam Perkins. There's some players in here.
Yeah, there's some names in there.
Yeah.
Shit.
Michael Finley was no slouch.
Nope.
I'm trying to think stats. Why? I mean, Finley got better stats than Jim Jackson, so I might have to go Michael Finley on this one.
At the 2?
At the two. Yeah, at the two.
Yeah, that's the only place you can put him, right?
Yeah,
And
so
he gets steals, so.
Golden State Warriors of the 80s, Tyrone.
With Mitch Richmond there?
Sleepy Floyd. Let's see. Mitch Richmond. John Lucas was there. Ralph Sampson was there.
JoJo.
Lester Collins. Jerome Whitehead.
Damn, I guess Hardaway, Mullins, and all of them was in their 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, they were there, but in the positions we picked. Mitch Richmond, we just picked shooting guard, so you missed out on Mitch Richmond.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out. Bernard King's out.
Damn, Bernard King was still getting 22 a game? God damn.
Damn. And what do we got for the positions again? I can't.
You gotta go world
Point
beat
and
free
center.
here.
Yeah,
You gotta go world beat free here.
I do. Yeah, I don't have no choice for real. Damn.
This team is winning 60 games though.
There's only one pick.
Yeah.
So give me Towns. Made it to the conference finals right before he became a Knick.
No Rudy.
Ooh,
Nope, just
nice.
underscore.
Wow.
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 That was our
59
worst
and
team.
23.
That was our worst
Wow.
team.
Yeah, record wise, yeah. All right, Sandon. Oh, give me the Iceman. Easy. And he's going at the small.
You don't get you
Ain't nothing but that. A finger roll. Utah the 70s. Oh, Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete.
Spencer Haywood.
Truck Robinson, Gail Goodrich. Come on, Lakers. We didn't get the Lakers at all. We got Indianapolis though, Tyrone. Jalen Rose, Jermaine O'Neal, Steven Jackson. Steven Jackson just keeps following you.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to take Jermaine O'Neal.
At the
That's
Power.
not it's, no send.
the
Oh
Power.
shit, my bad.
Oh,
Oh wait,
all right.
no, it's fixed. It's fixed. I didn't realize I could grab and
Okay.
pull. Jermaine O'Neal is a great pick.
Pause.
Yep. Jailblazers, TJ.
Ooh. Damn. Who's that point guard?
Dame
Stoudemire.
Stoudemire,
Nick Van
Nick
Exel.
Van Exel,
Now,
Derek Anderson.
terrible.
I like what they got as center though. They got Sheed,
Go back up.
Zach Randolph, LaMarcus
Randolph.
Aldridge.
Yeah. Sheik is better out of all of them playing in center position. Randolph was more power forward.
And
This
the
team
point
is
guard for
getting
me. I don't think so. Detroit of the 2000s.
Oh,
Oh wow, Billups.
I'm taking Chauncey Billups.
Yeah,
Uh,
AI is a scorer.
Detroit AI wasn't the same. Oh, that was the
Oh, wow.
worst team.
oh,
Yeah, I knew it. I said it was just getting mollywopped.
mhm.
That was our worst team. All right. We'll do two more because this is Philly in the 60s, Brian.
Give me Wilt.
There's no other pick.
Mr. I put my team on my back. That's at least 60 wins right there.
Golden State of the 80s, Tyrone. Now you
Yeah.
can pick Mitch Richmond. You could pick Chris Mullin. Who else is here?
I'm gonna take it's between Mitch and
Same thing
Chris.
here.
I'm gonna take Chris at the small forward.
Mm.
Yeah, that's a strong pick, bro.
Shout outs to Queens
Nice.
again. No, he's from Brooklyn. My bad. He just played at St. John's. TJ, they love the light skin team for you.
Hey man, it is what it is. Curry at the 2, of course, man.
Buckets.
You got Mullen and Curry shooting from the outside. That's just as good as Clay.
Who they give me?
Ooh, the
Fucking Brooklyn Nets.
Nets.
Oh,
Marbury, baby.
Oh, this is
Wow.
AKA this is the New Jersey Nets. I like this. Give me Derek fucking Coleman
Okay.
at the power.
Okay.
forward. Come on, son.
Yeah,
All right, so
yeah.
I gotta find a
getting
distributor.
buckets.
I fucking
Yo,
love Derek Coleman, yo.
We
I need
might,
someone
we
who's
might win
gonna
it
get,
all
like-
with this team. We
I
might
need
win it all
someone-
with this team.
70s.
All right. King.
Alvin Murphy, Stu Lance, Jimmy Walker, Dynamite.
Oh,
That's not him.
All right.
That's not him.
They fucked
All
us, man.
I'm looking at it for assists, right? Because we got shooters everywhere and we got
Right.
scorers in the paint. So
Right.
scroll
back
down
up
a
there.
little. Yeah, I was gonna say scroll back up.
This is all the way up.
That's all the way up. All right, go down a little bit because there was somebody with like 7
Jimmy
assists per game.
Walker, John Lucas.
John Lucas, all he got to do is pass the ball.
Yep.
All he got to do is pass the ball.
And he played mean defense too.
Yep.
That's our
Woo! I knew they were winning games.
14.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
They was winning
Right.
games, man. Murray
Right.
and Curry.
Looking for strategy helped.
Damn, Steph and Wilt averaging 27. That's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
This is just showering threes. Curry and Mullen.
Yeah, that's cheat code.
Well,
Right
you got to deal with Wilt and Derek Coleman down low. Oh, good luck.
Yeah.
Good fucking luck.
John
Last
Lucas
one,
is like,
last
I'm
one.
happy to be here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He's like, yeah, I'm just here to pass the ball.
Right? That's the Dennis Rodman. All I gotta do is grab rebounds. That's it. Nothing else. All right. It's Tyrone. Houston in the 2010s.
There you go. There you go.
James Harden, Chris Paul, Eric Gordon, Louis Scola, Carl Landry, Dwight Howard.
Lou Williams.
Insanity.
Oh, Jeremy Lin, post Linsanity.
You know what? I want to take. I'm gonna take Harden at the 2. He gonna get points.
Ball hog.
He gonna get points though.
I can dig it. It's just the rest of this team who's going to put him in check. Oh, TJ. Cleveland in 2020s.
Oh, he wasn't there. He wasn't there.
You could put up the best backcourt, the best defense. Donovan Mitchell, Colin Sexton, Darius Garland, DeAndre Hunter, Evan Mobley, Lauri Markkanen,
You got
Jared Allen. Yeah, okay. Kevin Love.
You got the shooting.
You could put the backcourt of the team we just beat, though.
And do Mitchell at the point?
Yeah.
Gotta be.
'Cause I can see better. I can see better things opening up in the other positions.
Oh man, this is not looking good.
Cleveland in the 90s. Oh man.
Ooh.
See, damn you, fucking Donovan Mitchell. This is where I would have taken Mark Price. I don't want to put Doherty in the center. Yes, I don't want to put Sean Kemp at power forward. Sean Kemp at power forward. We're gonna get a better center than Brad Doherty.
He's still giving you 9 rebounds.
We're gonna get a better center than Brad Doherty.
Oh man, we hope so.
What we got?
Phoenix in the 90s.
Ooh.
Tom Gugliotta. I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Chuck
We could have
at
had
the
Charles
3.
Barkley at power forward, man.
Chuck at the 3.
That's
See, we
buckets
coulda
up
had
top.
Charles-
That
Now you gotta get
backcourt
the
is
center.
buckets.
Utah in the 70s.
You
Marquis.
And he threw us a curveball.
well,
Hey,
Tyrone.
Damn.
I guess we're going with the 10 points and 9 rebounds.
You say about Brad Doherty earlier, so
I thought. I guess it's Rich Kelly, Tyrone.
you gotta take the rich when you got it, but you can't expectations, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I think we're still good. This good.
Mollywop. Oh,
17, actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Wasn't that bad?
scroll down.
So our two best
three
teams.
guys scoring over 25 points a game, almost 25 points a game.
Look at this though, bro. We'd average 108 points a game.
And 40 rebounds.
Assists per game, 22. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, let me
Your
see.
boy James Harden. Your boy James Harden.
We're best defender on that team.
No, he's best scorer.
Analytically.
Fuck.
Let me see. Let's see. Oh no, it's just still giving me the same ones. I was trying to see if I could back up, but nope, it kept refreshing. But yo, this was fun. I like this one. This one was way, like you said, way easier than the NFL one.
Not for
Way
me.
easier than.
Not for me. I
Well,
got terrible teams. Terrible picks.
Well, you just you had to use some
Well,
knowledge.
you already explained yourself as a GM, and it didn't look good either. So.
Hey yo. Listen. Listen.
That's it.
This is right up your alley, bro.
Battered Ty got all the scraps.
Tyler had
battered-
the full-time Lakers up there all day and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Tyrone got all the scraps. That's what happened. But anyway, this was fun, Brian. As always, thanks for coming through.
Of course. It's always a pleasure to jump on with y'all, gentlemen. It's always a great conversation. I'm always listening every Sunday. If y'all ever need a 6-man off the bench, just give me a holler. I'm here.
TJ.
Yeah, this was dope. Another good convo. Learned a lot about the wrestling today, so I appreciate you fellas, giving me the education that I didn't have prior. So this was definitely good. I'm gonna definitely check out it's called Unreal WWE.
Yeah. On Netflix, yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up and watch that because I find that more interesting than watching the matches right now. So definitely,
It's far more interesting than the product. Trust.
Yeah. I like shit like that. So definitely, this was good. Brian, thank you for coming on, brother. It's good seeing you as always.
Anytime,
You know what I'm
anytime.
saying? You know, you're welcome anytime, bro. You know, invite me on there as a casual, B. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this was fun. What's up, Ty?
What's up is that I love when the plan comes together because when I talk on TikTok, I'm a clown. Most people don't take me seriously, but I know how to get somebody that is taken seriously on TikTok in the conversation like I did yesterday. You see what I'm saying? Because my goal also is to educate. And I know that I can't educate because I give terrible takes and people think I'm a joke. But when I got somebody who can, I know how to get them in there. I got light skin Gaijin in there too yesterday. So, you know what I mean? So, yeah, everybody else thinks I'm trolling, but Dan knows exactly what I'm doing. And it works. And it works. And I'm glad.
Ty's a Roddy Piper it is right here. You know?
And Brian, you know I'm always happy to see you. I enjoy the conversations that we have, and I enjoy you, and I thank you for just being a friend to the show and coming on and contributing and always showing support. And, you know, that's all we ask for. That's all we ask for, man.
Mm-hmm.
What was it?
I will always be here to remind Tyrone that it is okay to leave a bad relationship.
Who's going to pay my rent?
I did it. You can do it too. Like the old beer commercials and the drunk driving commercials used to say. You got to know when to say when.
Wait. Why you keep jumping on me? Brian still watches him too.
I'm here. Brian's here every other Sunday. I'm here every Sunday with you.
Oh, trust me, I'm waiting for All In. That's what I'm waiting for this summer. Trust me, I've been Big Brother all summer long. I don't give a damn about WWE.
You know what I'm saying? And again, my word is my word. We don't talk WWE. I'll come back to wrestling podcasting. But as always, 20% off your order using that code starting5 at hooksrub.com. And yeah, we done. Some of y'all, if anybody watches, listens after the fact, go hit the 82-0 or the 17-0. See if you could beat some of our teams and let us know.
That's just fun.
Went anywhere. It was fun. Maybe we'll do more. We get Owen Jamal back. We'll try some more. You know, Jamal knows all the 1960s. But maybe we get JP. JP will bring up the 1940s basketball players and shit. It makes some good picks.
And the Jesus slides. You know what I'm saying?
Before I go, I just want to shout out. And y'all gentlemen would appreciate this. I watched Masters of the Universe yesterday. All bullshit aside, that shit was fun as hell. If y'all haven't checked it out, check it out. That shit was great.
It was a good movie.
Yes, it was.
I didn't see it yet. My daughter did. I gotta watch it.
Yes.
Good movie. It was a good movie. Yes, it stayed true to the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially Brand Man.
Peace. Of course, he would add the pause name character at the end.